Halito, Oshio, Mungapo, beloveds, what's happening with you? Grand Rising, beloveds, what's good with y'all? mm, mm, mm. This shit crazy. Oh my goodness. Let me see something here. Oh my gosh. I need to know if niggas is woke or what. Woke or what? Woke or what? Woke or what? I'm fucking confused about what's happening. Hold on one second. Halito, my bad. So, I want to know what's really good with these niggas. It's going to be some hell up in the motherfucking community. It's going to be game over. I think last week I told people that the jig was up. Now I got to show people. What's up, cuzzo? Now we got to show these niggas. So, I woke up today. I'm chopping it up with the cuzzo and all that. It was a beautiful thing. Wasn't nothing wrong. Go get myself together, wash my face and brush my teeth and all that, give my supplication, smoke my joint. And then I'll get on Facebook, shoot my shit, shoot my first post, and I scroll maybe 3 things down. And I see that my homeboy Will, what was dead? Now, I want to give a shout out to Will. I met Will back in 97. I had a fight with Will's only sister, and he was never really upset with me. But I always respected his position. He knew his sister was wrong, but his loyalty with her to her was absolutely, it was completely understood. It was never no hard feelings. He married a good friend of mine, and they would just ended up being so perfect for each other. So I want to just say, rest in peace to my boy Will. That was a fucking shocker. Will takes care of himself. He works really hard. He loves his family. He just had to bury his sister not too long ago. And now their mother has no children. Shit like that. Um, this shit is crazy. So for all these people that keep acting like this shit is a hoax, right? This is my problem with people. And this is an open bill. I dropped the link in there in case anyone would like to come on and sit there and chop it up with me, right? This is some serious shit. I need to know if people were sleeping or what. Are they really woke or like what is it that they're doing? Because I'm really not convinced. And I'm gonna give several reasons and clear, concise examples as to why I'm not convinced that niggas is really woke as they say they are, because they still ain't got no fucking solutions. So I noticed this pattern, and it's been going on for a long time. And shout out to my beautiful ones that want to make sure that they keep me in the loop with certain things. I don't know everything, but I want to give a shout out to the people that always got my back, and they'll never let any of these whack motherfuckers catch me slipping. They put me up on game and shit like that. The same way I put people up on game, I got beautiful ones that put me up on game too, and make sure I don't get fucking trapped up and jammed up with these stupid motherfuckers that really ain't about nothing. So shout out to y'all for always having my back, being real consistent, even when you don't even know if you crossing a line by telling me what you feel on your heart to tell me. It's always some good shit, and I respect you and I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come thinking they gonna tell me something about somebody that they feel is really close to me, and at the point where it bothers them so much that they like, fuck that. I'd rather tell her and know that she knows rather than think she don't know and something happened to her. So shout out to you people that make those decisions. You know what I'm saying? People was warning me about Tomahawk for a long time. He just didn't have nothing, you know what I'm saying, against me. that I really had to worry about. Little regular life shit, I don't hide that shit. So, the nigga could tell what you can tell motherfucker had a miscarriage, shit like that. That's really, about the extent of how that would go. So I don't really have to worry about a lot of shit when it comes to that. Everything else is just shit talking. You know what I'm saying? So, but I want to know. So last Sunday, my god sister test positive. Ace completely asymptomatic. She been in her house in quarantine for the better part of 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? She goes back to work for the state, and of course now she tests positive. This is what they're telling her. So she got sent home, and now she's back with her family, still asymptomatic, feeling fine. Everybody's okay. As far as that goes. And I'm happy about that. But now we just sit there and wait. So basically, my god sister has to, and her husband and family, and they have to live with this anxiety of being tested positive for coronavirus, and nothing's happening, right? There's no sickness. Like, do you wait to get sick? Like, are they going to test her again in 2 weeks? There's still too many unanswered questions. Still way too many unanswered questions. And you see these niggas going all over the place, right? And I'm not saying some of these conversations are not important. I'm not saying 5G conversations are not important. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that even Pizzagate is not important. But you see, right, that shit, that particular thing right there didn't have anything to do with the fluff that was surrounding it, right? With that guy Cyrus Parser. Right? He had a very direct beef, and it didn't start with helping out no motherfucking American Indians. Please understand that. Okay? It didn't start with that, and it ain't ending with that either. That man was pissed off. They kicked his ass out of medical school, did some corrupt shit to him. I'm not doubting that or disputing that they did that to him. The nigga owed $300,000 in student loans, and here he is begging the American Indian and the black community, right, of America for money for a lawsuit that they're not even privy to technically. Okay? Understand that if Cyrus Parser was to get $2 billion, that motherfucker ain't coming looking for near none of y'all niggas to break y'all off with nothing. Let's just keep that shit where it is. Now, I see these niggas been stealing a lot of material. See, for a while, I'm going to be honest, I've never really had too much of a problem, kind of because the information needed to get out, right? So now that there are a good amount of people that can actually be active, and they are at this point should have enough information, not only about American history, but enough information about themselves to where we could kind of see who's doing what, how people applying it, how well they keeping it, right? How are you getting respected in your community, right? So you can't come into the Aboriginal. You shouldn't, because niggas do it every day. I don't want to say you can't, like I'm somebody's mother, like, because I got my children and they know better. But some other motherfuckers just don't. But what happens is you have these people that are stealing all of this information from a lot of us key players, right? And when they steal this information, they never researched it. So when they go on other platforms, they drop the fucking ball, right? None of these niggas. So they always want Phoenix to go soft. But I see these niggas, I see things from sometimes a masculine perspective, right? Because I am also a protector, right? And there's been times where I have had to be a provider. So I know how to get up and get it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm very creative. I'm from the city. You can't take away what the hand that I was given and try and make me not have no spades. You're mad because I know how to play this motherfucking hand. I knew how to play it young and dumb in the streets, right? I knew how to play it as a young mother, learning how to be a little more sophisticated with things. I learned as an adult, right? After my children began to grow and into adulthood themselves, there was another transition and another phase for me, and that part was the reinventing of myself, because for so long all I was a wife, mother, daughter, sister thing, right? So I didn't really have time for myself. So in short of that, sometimes women tend to lose themselves inside of motherhood, inside of being married or being in a long-term relationship. And they forget themselves. They know this one don't like strawberries, this one's allergic to bananas, but then they forget what it is about themselves that they like and don't like, right? Because you always have to make adjustments to make everybody else comfortable around you. That's just what moms do. That's just what the matriarch does. They make things smooth. They make things comfortable. That is a goal. We look to be efficient. We look to make things happen quickly and forget it. Set it and forget it. Right? So I see these niggas are very irresponsible. They stealing information, but they don't have the end game. So what I'm proposing to a couple of people that I feel are heavy hitters, and I'm going to say them because I'm going to say they're the heavy hitters because they are the most likely to have information that they actually research and put time in, have it stolen from them, and then a motherfucker that may have, like a bigger platform or something like that, he tries to flex on that little bit of spicy meatball, right? Niggas stealing meatballs. So now, at the end of the day, you have a bunch of people that's listening to a bunch of people that ain't got nothing going for themselves, one. Two, they have no practical fucking solutions, right? Three, they have no nano victories for themselves. They have no practical applications where they themselves have went to fucking war with the oppressor, didn't care if they lose, they just knew they wasn't going to get played, right? Even if they didn't know everything, even if they wasn't successful, we're dealing with people that don't have no smoke. And I'm not saying that everybody's just supposed to have smoke, but what I am saying is, how can you profess to lead someone and you can't do nothing for them? Not only is it a lie, but you are promoting things with a false sense of security. Because they can't really rely on you. If these niggas' phones ain't available, where a motherfucker get pulled over in Florida at 2 a.m. and they could get on the phone and call some of these motherfuckers that act like they got all these goddamn solutions. If it was just that fucking simple, like them people ain't even supposed to have time for their own motherfucking families. Let's just talk about this bullshit because I think niggas is sleeping. I don't give a fuck how woke they say they is. I believe niggas is sleeping. And I'm waiting. I need somebody to fucking prove me wrong with that one because I don't see it. Now what's happening is people are still, their mind is not on grandma. All these quarantine days, how many grandmas did niggas find? How many grandfathers did niggas look up? Right? I'm having a hard time really understanding what it's hitting for. So now with all of this going on, you had the distractions from the Nuffin Muffins. That shit lasted almost a month or a little bit. From my understanding, I guess they still talking. So it's been over a month, right? This shit has been going on. So that was the beginning of the distraction. Then you have COVID-19 coronavirus sweeping through fucking people up. Everybody thought it was a hoax. It was a game and everything. I don't know about y'all. But I know motherfuckers that's dead. And you could add another one to that toll for this morning. So I'm not really in the mood for this other shit. And these motherfuckers could keep talking about it's a hoax. But nigga, what you gonna do? Bitch, what you got? What kind of solutions you got? Let me see the fucking video. Let's make the video go viral where you calling your congressman or your representative. Let's do that. Let's see those conversations. Let's see where you are strategically making sure your people in your community, your family, where you live at. I don't live in your hood. Where's your people's security at? What is it that you're doing? And then you get online and I'm just supposed to be fucking convinced that you some type of nigga or you some type of bitch that's going to be a part of the solutions. It's hard to tell. All I see is niggas crying. All I see is niggas crying, the government, the government, the government. Wait, give me that government check. But fuck the government, the government, the government. Niggas ain't got no practical solutions, a bunch of fucking attitudes, hard fucking feelings, yo. Niggas is like walking around 10 miles in 2 tight fucking shoes. And they ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna keep walking. They got 2 more miles to go. Them niggas gonna keep fucking walking. They ain't even smart enough to take the fucking shoes off and just walk barefoot as far as they can go until they figure out a viable solution. They're going to walk with their fucking feet crunched up in them goddamn Stacey Adams. They'll just keep going. They'll just keep going. I want to know how long is these niggas going to get away with it, right? This is the fucking problem. This is a serious fucking problem. I want to know how long do niggas think they going to get away with coasting? Because that's all they doing. They say enough to get people excited, enchanted, and then they really don't got to perform nothing because it's another nigga that's going to fucking do some other shit. Like, and if the first person that steal it from the originator, that one right there get jerked too, because the other ones that steal from that motherfucker, they are the worst ones because they really not even close to what the solution is, right? This is why you never really put it out there. You can't put it out there because people are irresponsible with the information. People are irresponsible with the information. They're lazy and they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the work. These niggas will watch a good 18 hours of YouTube videos and swear these niggas is the truth. These fucking strangers. The same way you niggas vote for motherfuckers and you swear they the truth. You don't know nothing. When this nigga Trump was talking about grabbing chicks by the coochie, everybody, he can't talk to Alicia Cortez like that. He can't talk to them. Oh, the fucking feminists came out in full motherfucking regalia. Oh, then look at how he's talking about grabbing the women by the coochie and this man and that and that and that and that. And they put up with motherfuckers that eat all their kids' cereal and shit like that. But you worried about a nigga on TV. You ain't got to sleep with that nigga. He ain't taking nothing out your crib or putting nothing in that motherfucker. And you sitting there crying about some other external motherfucker that really ain't got shit to do with you and yours at this particular time. It depends on where you at in your wokeness. Where are you in your fucking awareness that, you know, now you got some bargaining chips or some way to sit at the table. These niggas, if you put these motherfuckers with the mic that always grab the mic, when it's time to go sit in front of Congress, if these niggas go to them with these dumbass fucking stories, this regurgitated, parroted information, right? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have a whole natural nigga Indian fit out this motherfucker. Because you gonna let these niggas grab the mic and they ain't gonna have no fucking bars. These niggas gonna run out of bars. When it's time for the motherfucking American Indian to grab the mic, these niggas gonna run out of bars. Ain't no more freestyling. These niggas ain't got no solutions. Probe these niggas. When y'all sitting in their chats and y'all on their live, probe these niggas. What type of situations they put you in that made your life better? I need to know. I need to know. How did these people put you in a better position than you was in before you came through? Because if you're not in a better position, what the fuck is you sitting here for? If you came in, African Americans ain't African in 2017 and 2018, and you don't got a big, full Garden of Eden ass family tree by now, who fault is that? That's Phoenix Moon fault? That's Kerry Davis' fault? Who fault is that your ass ain't getting no further than when you came through? You can go back to Blog Talk 2015, 2016. You can see my growth. The way that I talked then versus the way that I've been talking now, you can see my maturity level has increased. It did not regress. It did not it didn't go away. You know why? Because I never sent no representative. I never sent no representative. It's like we was all children and now we going through puberty, right? We developing and all of that. This is the stage where the American Indian has come from infancy into the we're past the prepubescent age right now. Now you should see some leaves. You should see some fruit from some of the things, even if it's just small things. And I just use shit like beating a parking ticket. Anything that you say you feel oppressed. Oh, the school is always picking on my son. Well, what you going to do about the school picking on your son? Nothing. You're going to get on Facebook, you're going to get on these other fucking social media, and you're going to cry. You'll post videos and say, look at what they doing to my son. But a bitch ain't doing nothing. She ain't looking at nothing that these motherfuckers got. Nothing that they wrote to use against them. I'm not that motherfucking bright. But I know if these niggas don't get them some sort of solution soon, they're going to be mad all over again. Niggas going to be mad all over again. We are now currently waiting for some normalcy, quote unquote normalcy. And the normal thing is to fucking forget grandma. A gust of wind blow by too hard, nigga think that's a day he don't got to get on that ancestry.com. Oh shit, these niggas talking about Phoenix Moon and Coach. Oh, I'm going to listen to that. That's a fucking another minute that you ain't paying attention to grandma and grandpa. Because what's going to happen is they're going to keep dancing and dazzling these niggas with distractions and all of that. And when it's time to grab the mic, niggas going to run out of bars. They're going to run out of bars. So far, there's a bunch of things niggas ain't got. Niggas ain't got no remedy, no cure, no solutions. Y'all don't see that as a problem? Y'all don't see that shit as a problem? Is that not a problem? Grand Rising Coach, is that not a problem? Niggas ain't got no solutions. They ain't got no hand. They don't have no irons in different fires that they could pull out when it's time, right? What is it that these people are looking to do? Is this shit just about a fad, a trend, or something to belong to? Because if you think about it, what happened was we done whipped everybody ass. Well, I know I done had part of damn near every fucking debate, from the Pan-Africans to the Native Americans to the 750s combined, right? I done had my battles with the Pilgrims on the offline, on the other side, in terms of scrapping for my family, right? Where I got it to the point where shit, I'm so nice with it. I can make a motherfucker on the phone respect you in jail, whatever city, you, county, town, village, USA you in. If the motherfuckers was slamming your head around them gates when they pushed you in that fucking cell, by the time they get off the phone with Moon, they asking you if you want something to eat. Are you thirsty, son? Is there anything I can do for you? Are you all right, son? That's how they treat you. They went from, fuck you, boy, this is my house, and I'm going to do this. But after Moon get off the phone with people, I could be 3,600 miles away. When Moon get off the phone with them fucking hardcore motherfuckers, they be moister than the motherfucker. They be pretty in pink when I'm done treating my peoples well fine. What kind of juice these niggas got? I want to know, when them oppressors, when they hear that name, do they be like, oh no, not that guy. We don't want to hear this guy again. This guy again. They don't be saying that shit about these niggas. I want to know which one of these niggas could go from somewhere else and go to Cobb County and get it shaken. Cobb County will never forget that day Phoenix Moon came in that motherfucking building, looking all humble and unsuspecting. And then when it was time, they called my niece. They said my niece's name. And I stood up, said what I said. They don't want no parts. How many niggas got that going? How many niggas got that going? Are they scared to pull your daughter over? Are they scared to violate your mama rights yet? They scared to talk crazy to your child in school? Are they feeling uncomfortable? Are they feeling more comfortable in their new role of having to respect your Indian kinfolk in a way which they never had to respect no black child, no black woman, no black man? You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. Let me know. Do y'all traffic stops when the state troopers and the police pull you over? Females, are y'all so ill that by the time you get done with them motherfuckers, they telling your man, well, hey, you're not gonna go to jail, but you do gotta go home with her. As if going to jail would be better than going home with a woman that won't let them kidnap her motherfucking man. Huh? When do y'all get arrested and they throw your whole court date out? Or when do they write you a desk appearance ticket and tell you to show up in court on August 10th? You get there August 10th and they don't know what you talking about. You got the ticket, you showing them the ticket with their handwriting, their officer's handwriting, and they saying, hey, sir, we don't know what you're talking about. Nope, there's no case here. There's no case. No, I'm telling you, I got picked up back in June. They gave me the desk appearance ticket, told me to show up here in court. Sir, we don't know what you're talking about. You don't have a court date. You're not on the calendar, honey. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Throw the ticket away. It means nothing. Where them people at? I need to meet you because we about to change the game. Let me meet some like-minded people. I'm tired of playing in this motherfucking sandbox. So now I think we need to fall back. We need to be stingy. Ain't gonna be no more information on Facebook. Now we got to start playing how these niggas respect play. Fuck all that other shit. Because they pay how they weigh for these niggas to tell them some bullshit. What they gonna spend for the truth? Because now, when I privatize the shit, how these niggas gonna steal? How they gonna steal the content and present it to motherfuckers like it's gonna be their shit? Now, niggas can say what they want because motherfuckers then got 4, 5 free years of Phoenix. 4, 5 free years. You know how corny I feel that I didn't even make $5,000. I've been retired since 2015. I done spent more money in a month than I ever made with motherfucking Tomahawk Tony. Some niggas just ain't got it. And that was like a charity fucking case. You want to see people that you fuck with be able to eat, right? What's up, cuzzo? Right? So, a lot of those things was kind of like that. Just some on the strength and shit. It ain't no fun if my homies can't have none. But people abuse shit. People abuse their position. People abuse, what's good for them. And sometimes they just in love with chaos. There's people that's like that. Sometimes it be just so quiet, too calm, too cool. And there's that one motherfucker that is not used to the calm. They're not used to the quiet. They will come and boop, smack that glass of milk off the table, shatter, milk everywhere, just because nothing was wrong. You ask them, why did you do that? I don't know. They really don't know. They really don't know. So what's going to happen is we're going to box these people in that pretend to know, and we're going to prove that they don't know. They have to be exposed. Niggas talk about, we're exposing Phoenix Moon. Expose that goddamn information, motherfuckers, that you steal all the goddamn time. Expose that information that helped y'all expand your fucking platforms and steal other people's shit, and then go off and make yourself look like you really about something. Expand on these nuts, niggas. Now we're going to box you in. Because now if you can't have no information to jack, you can't have no information to present. You ain't going to have much. You're going to start sounding like Jagged Edge. Every song going to sound the same. Every song going to sound the same. And it's got to be like that because people is disrespectful. It's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit that I've seen. And people really just don't have no respect for grandma. That's what it is. Anytime some shit could come through and just take you away from what it is that you're supposed to be doing. If they put the mic and say, hold on, Congress is holding a meeting right now for the American Indians. It's about this amount of them and they have something they want to say and blah, 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 blah. Which niggas is ready? Who could grab a folder, a packet, or a zip drive and be like, hey, look at what y'all did. Point by point by point by point by point. And you did this, you did that, you did this, an itemized list of fucking atrocities against your people that you can prove. Now you deserve just compensation in today's currency. There's still chancery courts. Mississippi is one of them. Those states, Delaware, Tennessee. So for people that have real live, you kidnapped my people after slavery was unlawful to exist, you still had me enslaved. When you can get to those type of places, such as Mississippi, everybody in Mississippi, I said this last year. I want to work with the people that's about this shit because I want to go and pop off in Mississippi. Mississippi just abolished slavery in 1995. And they didn't officially abolish it until 2013. I got a problem with that. See, I don't forget past due debts. Because I had to heal from the shit that I saw. That shit plays on my mind. Yeah, I may not be the direct victim, but I am a victim nonetheless. I have been victimized by even seeing people that look like me going through this shit in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. We're in the 2020s now. The private prisons are not all over the place. So why was people spreading this information and never said that this is the white Michael Jordan? They've been saying Michael Jordan investing in private prisons and this and this and that and this and this and that and all this other shit and don't have the direct shit, right? Don't know that that's a white man named Michael Jordan, not fucking dunk the ball flying over 10 niggas, Michael. Like Mike. Why can't we go to Mississippi? See, the Indian, what happens is these niggas want to do hoe tricks. They want to stand on the corner like a Hunts Point hooker and sell they hoe tricks. When we supposed to be delegating how this shit's supposed to go. Shit, if the Indians supposed to regulate commerce with Congress, that sounds like you a fucking shot caller. Why is the Indians waiting for some stranger to do some spectacular shit that they supposed to be doing for themselves? Phoenix ain't fucking responsible to come to your motherfucking child's school and tell them how to treat your baby. Will I back you up? Absolutely, I'll back you up. But that's if your ass ain't scared. Don't call me out my motherfucking bed and say, hey, girl, this is going on. And then you don't want to pop off. And I'm putting the grease on my face. I'm putting my hair up in a ponytail, getting my sneakers or my Timbs laced up. And you don't want to do nothing. You called me to fight. You said they was jumping your son. Come on, girl, let's get it in. I got my crew with me, too. We about to do some damage. Then we get there, nah. My son, all right, he only got a couple scratches. Like, bitch, did you just make me drive from Ohio to Kentucky to tell me? This is what y'all do. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie. Only the people, and I ain't got to say y'all motherfuckers' names. How many times didn't I fly out to New York in 2017 and I lined up everything, right? Because that's when they kidnapped my son again, right? And I went bananas and I said, hey, I'm coming to New York. So all the people that I was in correspondence with, they had court dates around that time. I knew I was going to be here for a few weeks. I tried to incorporate everything into that time. And a lot of people folded. A lot of people talked cash money shit, was on the phone with me every day for 6 months. Oh, I got this problem. So let me tell you, I went to court today, Phoenix, and this happened and that happened. Oh, okay, do this, do that, try this, try that. None of it got done. Well, how you do this again? You send a motherfucker an email, a fucking step-by-step tutorial. You can fucking damn near what you want me to do. So I'm supposed to spend my motherfucking money to fly out to Dallas for a fucking stranger? What the fuck I look like? Bad enough, you connecting with people with all of these different fucking frequencies and energies, and these niggas be strangers online, and you act like I'm supposed to just answer your friend request? Because who the fuck is you? You see these niggas trying to play me left and right. If you sent me a friend request, let's just say in the last 6 months, and I didn't fucking answer it, how about don't go on another channel talking shit about me? How about you send me a fucking inbox and let me know what your intentions are? A letter of intent. That's what y'all niggas need now. Y'all seen these niggas try to play me. These niggas always been trying to ambush me. My whole career in the American Indian Aboriginal community has been getting ambushed by primarily niggas. How about that? Go ahead and tell me I'm lying. You could go back to any old post, old feed, and look how these niggas always tried to drag me from day one. Don't act like I'm y'all fucking hero. Niggas, y'all will get me killed just the fucking same. A lot of yous and don't even fucking realize it. We love you, Phoenix. And push me right in front of the fucking train. I was born at night, but not last night. At night, but not last night. Let's keep it real. This is my truth. Can't nobody steal it from me. I ain't looking to steal no truth from nobody else. But these niggas is out of control, calling this shit a hoax. Why? Just because you don't know no nurses or doctors that's scared or leery to go to fucking work? Because even they themselves know some strange shit going on, even if they can't. But it turns out they're too busy trying to protect themselves so they don't bring the shit home. That they don't really got a lot of time to do with all of that. And then there's people whose lives are really on the fucking line. So you motherfuckers are really saying that nothing's going on. Oh, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. Nigga, tell Farah that. Tell my homegirl Farrah, who lost her motherfucking husband last night. You tell her that, her healthy husband. You tell her that. It don't matter if niggas getting hit by a motorcycle, getting clipped off a bike. They telling people if they had corona in their bodies that it was coronavirus. Now, what type of juice you got, nigga? Go tell the coroner to say something else. You feel like your family member didn't die from corona. You feel like these niggas didn't die from what they saying is COVID-19. Regardless of whatever it is, they're saying this shit is present in their bodies. What are y'all niggas gonna do about it? I hear these bitches crying. Oh, they telling everybody. I don't care if a nigga died from a gunshot wound. They telling everybody they got COVID-19. That is a fact. Bitches, what you gonna do? They are doing that. Now what you gonna do? Hoax that. What's a hoax? You go on, and all you gotta do is go in on the shit that they're saying. Go in on the shit that they're presenting, right? They're presenting this shit. You can go right within that post. You can go right on that frequency and probe and ask some motherfucking questions just to get to the bottom of it for your own understanding. And at the end of the day, when you get to your own understanding, are you going to just need a friend? You going to hope that person on your friends list tomorrow? Because the truth is you're not going to give a fuck. You're not going to give a fuck. The truth don't need no knees to crawl and no motherfucking legs to walk. It stand on this motherfucking own. Huh? And, beloved one told me, a beloved one said to me, if we all agree, somebody lying. If we agree all the time, somebody's lying. How true is that? It's very fucking true. If we agree all the time, somebody's lying. Phoenix don't agree. What y'all niggas talking about is a fucking hoax. Now, do I sit here? It could go one or two ways. Do I sit here and wait for y'all, that shit to hit closer to home? For you niggas to really be like, oh shit. Because either way, if something got ancestors forbid something does happen to one of you motherfucker, it's a hoaxers, right? You ain't gonna do shit. Because if you was going to do shit, you'd have solutions for the people that's going through it right now. And the last I checked, I ain't seen none of them up there. I ain't seen none of that up there. Ain't none of these niggas signing up for no medical school right now. How many niggas went into nursing school just so they could learn more and have access to all this stuff? You gonna fuck with their controlled science and then act like you control their science. Bitch, the most controlled science that anyone and everyone has access to is genealogy. Ology, anything. Medical, because I passed a proficiency test in medical termination. Anything that ends with logy. Ology is the study of genes. Ancestry. That is a fucking science. Nigga, I'm Dora the fucking Explorer out this bitch. I'm a fucking scientist. Natural science. Grandma's the natural science. It is the science of descendancy. Happens to be the one that I am in fucking control of. Not the government. The government is in control of the medical industry. So you have to approach that delicately. You can't go in the medical industry and change the game and act like you a woke doctor. You just a nigga that's going to follow instructions with a difference in opinion from what it is that you're doing. You don't like how it's going down, but motherfucker taking his ass to work every goddamn day. I am tired of seeing it, tired of listening to it. You ain't never came and said some people was jumping you and didn't get me up out my motherfucking bed. Now I get up, we got the whole crew ready, and your ass don't want to pop off. I want to know where the fuck is the people with the solutions. I want to know. Because there should be some. We ain't alone. I know some, but y'all don't know who they are. Y'all ain't trying to interact with the niggas that got solutions. You talking shit about them. Niggas is following bozos. And I'm trying to understand where they going with it. Where the fuck are they going? Nowhere fast or somewhere soon? Where is that? Where is it at? These niggas is talking about this shit is a motherfucking hoax. Okay, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Hoax or not? What we gonna just sit there and have a big mass complaining party? Oh my God, they're doing this. And did you see what this doctor said? And just it's gonna be the battle of the YouTube video post and paste. Look at what this doctor said. He said about gene splicing. They're finna to clone us. They about to chip us. Niggas is all over the place and still don't got nothing to do with motherfucking practical applications for the American Indian. So if your mind is that easily distracted, I'm trying to figure out, where do you place yourself? Are you placing yourself, or are you just like furniture? Is you niggas just here?
There you have it. You just said it.
Niggas is just here.
You just hit it right in the head. Then not only are they just furniture, they church furniture. They the church bitches.
Plastic on it. Grand Rising, Coach.
It's just real.
Grand Rising.
Breaking up. You said it's breaking
I can hear you, Coach. No, I can hear you.
You good? Grand Rising, everyone. What's up, Stacy?
Grand Rising, family. What's up with you, Cuzzo? Yeah, these ones is like church furniture. Let's just keep it real. You understand? It's basically all the hoax and all the illusions, acting like they're not calling to the illusions.
Right.
Let's just be real. It's a time when you're gonna let the illusions go, step up and be a grown man and be real, or a grown woman and be real, and be an adult about all situations. If you still complaining, like you saying, that's what was bred to us to do from the church. And I'm not trying to be attacking the church or nothing like that. I'm just trying to be honest. Okay, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna march, right? And you're not gonna say nothing. Not march to make a change like how our ancestors was doing and getting bills and stuff passed and boycotting. You know what I'm saying? And all being in one accord. No. Ones is just going out there and getting their march on just to complain, just to be heard, so-called, for nothing, with no solution. Yeah. What is the solution? The solution is what goddamn grandmama told you, who you was and who your people was. Get back to that. I don't know why everybody compare the solution to what we supposed to be having as dealing with a European society of what's going on today. Don't you understand that everything was better really when we was doing things on our own? Not saying that they're gonna go back home, but just going back to that state of mind. So if you ain't even trying to get back to your own family to see what your family was doing, it's just like the old saying go, if you don't know what you was doing in the past, how you gonna know what you're supposed to be doing in the future? That shit is impossible. So it ain't no gumbo kumbaya session. Like I always say, we done with that. It's about, are you my family or are you not? If you are my family, come link up with the family. If you not, go link up with your family.
Yeah.
Other than that, stop causing confusion. Stop being on the boob tubes, like I be saying on the Facebooks, stealing, going on everybody's stuff, stealing all this type of information, and then coming out with your videos, acting like you the supreme God or you the supreme teacher. All at the same time in real life, you ain't linked up with none of your peoples. You ain't trying to get no land. You're not on the land with your people celebrating and doing what your people doing. You actually laughing at the shit. Acting like it's a goddamn joke. You still in a state of mind. These ones still be in a state of mind of looking at the goddamn buildings.
Yeah.
Worshiping buildings. Oh, we built this one. We built that one. With nobody sitting around no damn drum dancing. What the fuck you talking about? What original community you know around the world don't sit around and fucking dance, man, and sing songs? What black people you know don't do that shit? That's everywhere in the world. Now, how many goddamn pyramids is in Africa? That shit ain't everywhere. It's like in Egypt and a little bit in the Sudan. Man, that's it.
Right.
Over here in America, it's over here in Mexico.
Facts.
In a whole other bunch of places, though. It's in a whole bunch of other places over here. But I'm saying everybody ain't doing that shit. So how you gonna try to put the whole damn continent on something that one, you know what I'm saying, that everybody is doing? Excuse me, that one particular area is doing. You can't do that shit. Washington, D.C. is Washington, D.C. Everybody's place don't look like that shit. That's where the capital is supposed to be at. So it looked like that. I mean, where are these dudes getting their so-called science and their teachings from? I'm going to tell you where they keep getting it from. The doctrine of discovery. These ones are still caught up in the church. You want to know how I know why? Because when you're trying to explain today's history through religious texts, and religious text goes against archaeological facts and history, nigga, you lost. I don't care if you Karimu or whatever my boy name is, great videos. Extra long, but great videos. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he always got to throw the Yahweh Shah. And you always got to start trying to make everything Hebrew and shit. You lost. Because your people wasn't demonstrating that. I don't care if some damn Phoenicians came over here and visit, nigga. Everybody over here with no goddamn Phoenician. I don't give a fuck if it was some coins found over there in Michigan. Who gives a shit? Everybody over here with no goddamn Phoenician. Quit with that bullshit. My uncle, one of my uncles just called me the other day talking about he on some, he got the family all in the Hebrew. He's a Hebrew Israelite now. And then he started giving me the names in Hebrew of what they called America. Man, stop with all that shit. You don't know that's what they call that. That's what your teacher is telling you. That's what it's saying Hebrew. But they ain't going to say that in no damn Hebrew because I got the books right here. And they don't say that. Everybody is like new jumping into this information and then trying to bring all of this foreign bullshit across the table. These ones that's having panels, y'all got panels with rosters, and then the rosters is coming in and giving their input. But yet, at the same time, the rosters believing in Selassie, which they think that he's God, and that's a man. No disrespect, no disrespect. But I'm just saying, I'm grown, and ain't no man my God. So it's a whole lot of hogwash bullshit going on that ones be thinking that they gonna so-called, what my boy Krimu say, hijack the movement. But where are you at in real life? Like, who is your people? I ain't talking about some shit you got a proclamation on and then I drive into your neighborhood and can't find your works or can't find your peoples. Or I can't look in history and find your folks. Like you were saying earlier, I don't need to find no Indian because the government and all of them people know, all they need to know is your goddamn last name and where your peoples was at, and they know who is who. So I'm having a hard time, like my big homie Phoenix say, seeing how genealogy is such a problem to where these ones is acting like they care about their ancestors, but at the same time saying fuck genealogy and fuck your 10th great grandfather. I heard that with my own ears. And then the other sister chimed in talking about, yeah, she talking about her 10th great grandfather, but she ain't. Is she showing you how to go and get a card? Huh? How to link up with the tribe? Like, fuck, how much else you want her to help you with? Somebody else. All people need to do is give you the idea, to spark the idea for you. You need to be a grown-up and go do the rest for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop trying to find family members on the internet and shit like that. Like, where your real people's at? Link up with them. Is your mama involved? Is your father involved?
Facts.
Your grandmother, your cousins, your aunties? I got everybody in my family behind me. Why? Because I'm finding the goddamn facts of the family and I'm bringing them forward.
Facts.
This shit is reality. This shit is that, you know, your uncles and them gonna pat you on the back for this type of shit right here.
Real shit.
This the shit that the government that these ones so complaining about, they can't argue with this shit because this is the shit they even wrote down. I mean, goddamn.
That's right.
How they gonna argue with some shit they wrote or their forefathers wrote that they already got in their congressional records or in their archives or in their counties? Let's come on, man. Let's be adults. But these dudes want to get up and make fucking 10-hour videos talking about goddamn nonsense. And white folks, like, are you fucking serious? If you're not even linking with your own people, with your nation, you ain't even begun to even talk about trying to how to remove somebody. So let's not even talk about that. And the ancient ways of Indians, we don't even like talk like that. Like, it's a whole lot of shit going on. We don't even talk like, we don't talk like that. Blood quantum and looking at people all that type of ways. Yo, if you coming over here like gang banging, nigga, you just moved over into the hood, homie? Oh, you trying to hang out with us, my nigga? Well, these are the rules. Oh, you following the rules? All right then, well, nigga. We got initiation process. Oh, you willing? You gonna go through the initiation process? No, let that nigga go and fuck him up then. You know, he gonna go through it. He living a life. Nigga been doing this shit 20, 30 years. Man, that's who the hell his children and born in this shit. Everybody in the neighborhood know who the fuck they is. It might be one Mexican, might have been two white boys. Man, everybody know who that white boy is. You better step the fuck back, nigga. He's the craziest out of all of them. Shit, you know what he been through to get there? So, I don't know where these motherfuckers' reality be coming from. And excuse my language and all this shit, but I'm just tired of the fucking bullshit. Because I seen a video the other day where a brother came at Two Hawks. Two Hawks ain't fucking with nobody.
You don't bother nobody.
Are you fucking serious? You gonna make a video? And first of all, Two Hawks is at the courthouse, in front of the courthouse, okay? Dropping not only history of his own family, dropping bars, but he's dropping a case at the same time. And the case that they're dropping, they're like claiming goddamn like 5 counties or some shit like that over there. It's some real serious shit. They didn't get bombarded by police. They didn't get harassed. They actually got respected for who they are and who his people are and who he was. So it's like the guy is trying to clown him, saying that he's standing in front of a building that is a replica of a Roman building, which is a replica of a building that's built in Washington, D.C., that he think has been there for ages and ages and thousands of years.
That's the argument?
What the fuck that got to do with what Two Hawks was talking about? That ain't got nothing to do with what he was talking about. So you're trying to make the brother seem like he's a clown because he lives the life of an actual Indian. And what he's doing right now doesn't make sense because he's standing in front of a fucking building that's supposed to have been there for thousands of years, which was false.
That man's
So
a
it's
family
like,
man.
I don't know where these dudes is
family
going with these
man.
fucking videos,
And I
man.
bet you it's
Where they got old women.
They
They got grandmamas that can sit up and talk for 5 hours and shit like that. Ain't dropping no science. Ain't doing. You got a grandmama that's learning the dudes on the page. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm glad I missed that. I didn't see nothing like that, you know. And people got to choose their battles. Like, look, these niggas just tried to come up with for us. They said my name so many times. There should be a fucking swear jar where how many times we was called bitches and what have you and all this other shit. Just the level of shit, but can't nobody say nothing about that information. You don't gotta like my personality. I told y'all niggas years ago I wasn't here to make no friends. I got a fucking story to tell. I don't like how they did my son, and I see how they doing other people's sons, and it makes me sick. Let me share what I know so we could get together and stop letting these people kill our fucking kids. That was my goal when I came into this shit. And guess what? That's still gonna be my goal when I leave out this bitch. I just got a little more added on because I've completed things along the way. Completion. Saw things all the way to the fucking end. It's not because I know so much. It's not because I know so much, but what I do know, I will take it and drag it to the millionth power. Cause leave, that's how much. Oh, I'll do anything for my kids. Are you sure, bitch? Cause I went through volumes and volumes and volumes and volumes of the fucking legal dictionaries with a dictionary to help me see, to understand what it is that I was reading in a dictionary that was completely fucking unfamiliar to me because I loved my children. I had to be able to show it. I could talk all that shit. I keep them dressed well fly. They got manners and shit. They always groomed and looking good. They respectable children. They trustworthy. You could send them to the store. They gonna bring back all your change. They ain't gonna be stealing nothing. They got, you know. How we doing this?
That's what it's about. That's the main thing that it's about, raising our children in the culture. It's not about getting up on here, talking about each other, and only mention the other brothers because it's certain things that they do. They putting out. Look, if y'all all get on the panel with these ones, when we already know that your panel is the one that take charge, and your panel is the one that's going in the right direction, and yours is the one that's talking about genealogy and linking up with the folks and us linking together and finding how we are related. In short, while they panel is basically it's a pan-Indian movement, just like how they got the Pan-African movement. They want to talk about Africa, Egypt, this, that, just like the Moors. They want to. They're pan a European movement. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to talk about everything that the Moors did in Europe. Oh, the Moors did this in Europe. They did this in Cordova and Spain and this and that, but never want to go over there. If they did so much and they had so much glory over there, why don't you take your ass over there? If they got so much glory over in Africa, why don't you take your ass over there? If the Indians have so much glory and all the stuff that you glorify about, why don't you bring your ass home? What's going on?
I think their most objective is just to get what they can get off YouTube. Like when you can't get off of YouTube and go really make something happen, then there's just, I guess you are labeled a YouTuber when that's your profession, is to just be on YouTube. Then we are not the same at the end of the day. I don't care how much work.
I could actually attest to that as well, because you know we had all these brothers saying stuff like, yeah, because when you left YouTube, they act like I died. They act like I was not entitled to be like, yo, I kept telling people the whole process, like, yo, I got like 10 cousins that's still saying they black. I got to get off social media for a little while and work on these niggas. I want to get away from them, but these my grandmama kids. I got to do something about my fucking tribe. I want to help everybody else, but let me deal with these niggas here. Got to deal with my own. Got to strengthen them up. So when it's time to shake, I got my team behind me. They got the same bloodline. Why do y'all think it was so? I kept telling y'all, you need your family. Even if your mother and daddy don't agree, you got your children. You got to have an uncle. You got to have somebody. You can't even get your grandmother's birth certificate in certain states if you don't get your parent and or aunts or uncles to do it. You need your fucking kinfolk to get half the documents you need to prove that you're an Indian. What you talking about? You need your fucking kinfolk to get the documentation to prove that your kids is Indian just like you are, and they was too. What are y'all talking about?
Uh-oh. They're talking about a YouTube community.
YouTube community ain't gonna cut it, man. I dropped my real fucking phone number up there. Niggas was able to call me. Niggas was able to do this. Like, shit, I don't know who else to call. Got this one young lady, and she like my niece to this day. I call her mom, my sister. We was kicking it on YouTube. It went from being subscribers to being like my family. This young girl called my mother. My mother's Phoenix. I don't know. My mother always had me watching your videos. And it's just something, this, that, and third happened, y'all. I ain't know who else to call. Baby, don't cry. I'm glad you called me. Your mama's my girl, and I was wondering what happened to her. I ain't heard from her in a couple days. Let's see what we could do. It went from a long, dirty road to, man, we sorry. She don't got no headaches no more. I saw the shit all the way through. I saw the shit and this woman and her daughter all the way through. But the part that moved me the most, was the fact that this young 19-year-old girl was like, Shit. I don't know what to do, but I know one thing. What they not gonna do, they not gonna play my moms. And my mother think that this lady got some sort of solution, and she got trust in this lady. She thought like her mom, and she reached out to me on behalf of her mother. My mom's been going 2 days. I didn't even want to bother you because I knew something was going on with you. I looked online and I saw that you had a death and this, that, and the third, but I need my mother. I don't know how to function. That's my best friend. That right there, and we helped each other because she took my mind off of some shit that I couldn't fix no way, right? And in that moment, I felt her, and I knew what that was like. That's offline. I never got up there taking pictures with her or pictures in front of the fucking courthouse like, look at me, I'm helping the Indians get free. I don't gotta do that shit. It's niggas in real life. It's niggas in real life. I told these niggas, my homegirl, oh, y'all want to sleep? Y'all think I don't got no white friends? My homegirl harder than a lot of these niggas. When you ever seen the feds give somebody a motherfucking $1,000 bail when Phoenix Moon is in the building? Oh my God. Phoenix Moon is in the building. Oh my God. Like J-Wu the Damager out this bitch. When you ever seen the feds separate somebody from a fucking kingpin indictment? These niggas ain't doing that. Got a whole city that'll be like, yes, that bitch did. Yes, she did. What is y'all niggas talking about for real? See, y'all never, this is what I mean. You gotta get into the shit for yourself. You gotta figure out how to make them respect you individually. Don't come calling me for a fight you're not willing to have. You want me to fight your motherfucking battles? I only fight somebody battles if they getting their ass whipped or they weak. You ain't even swinging. This bitch been mushing you. Why you ain't swing yet? You not gonna call me all the way from Queens to come to Brooklyn because the bitch that live next door to you been beating your ass all week? What the fuck? You ain't try to hit her one time? You ain't snuff her? You ain't run up on her at no point? You just gonna take the L, or you gonna come get me, and then hopefully I'll get you a W. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that how this shit's supposed to go? Or do I gotta get out here and sell ass like these niggas is doing? Because these niggas is selling their little Indian booty. They man ass. That's what they selling. They selling man. Right? Who gonna win? The power of the P is much more significant. Who gonna win? Y'all niggas wanna battle me? Y'all wanna pop y'all poom poom too? That's how these niggas be acting. That they in competition.
In competition with what?
Who knows? That has yet to be seen. It damn sure ain't no competition with solutions. We wouldn't need to. We'd be on the same fucking page and be able to put a lot of bullshit to the side. But no, these niggas want to twerk and drop it low like me.
Oh damn.
They twerking.
It's a weird weenie competition going on because cats want to sit up for 15 hours and talk and can't read, and that's why the video's taking so long. You know what I'm saying? The other cats is so goddamn goofy that they giggling the whole damn time that they want to do their show. It's like it's 5 hours worth of giggling and them just Google reading. It's nothing is like actual. It's like go somewhere. If you don't put up a billion videos for 3 years or whatever. Now go out to some place and show us the actual. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take it a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm more into my community, more into my tribe, more into the land, and doing things with the actual people. So I ain't really trying to be on here boob tubing and all of that all day, arguing about a bunch of nonsense. But when you got some cats shucking and jiving and shooting cheap shots at people that's actually doing real shit on both ends and giving out actual proper information and shit that can like cure and help you in life, bro, you need to shut the fuck up, man. And stop being a goddamn weenie and coming at women. And other cats, I specifically warned them not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And to call up these sisters and apologize or see your way out of the situations because you're dealing in some shit that I know y'all want to be a chief and want to be head and seem like you something, but this shit is going to tag you in the ass later on. I'm trying to tell you. And then certain cats don't be understanding on me, thinking you got to be a little bit more witty in this world. You know what I'm saying? And with your surroundings and your travels and shit like that to understand certain things. Some people just maybe not like that. So, you know, we got people in Los Angeles. They ain't never left Los Angeles. As far and if they any place they went is Vegas, they ain't went nowhere else. And you got other cats that just don't never leave their area in Los Angeles. They ain't never been to the beach. Nigga lived here all his life. Ain't never been to the beach. Talking about, nigga, I don't go to that side of the hood, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? I don't fuck with them niggas. That's their attitude.
Yep.
I had one of my brothers came out here. He was helping some children. He moved from Minnesota. He's an actor. He was out here helping some kids over there in the Watts area, and he was telling them about, you know what I'm saying, going over to the beach. And some couple of them cats was like, nigga, please, we ain't going over to the beach. He's like, yeah, like, y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go to the beach and do something. And he's like, nigga, there's Venice over there. Nigga, you got me fucked up. And he's like, what, hold on, man, what are you talking about? How old are you? And it was like 16. He said, you ain't never been to the beach? He's like, no, nigga, for what? You know, my homeboy almost started crying because, and this is a big dude. He ain't no punk or nothing. He was just like, he loved kids and he loved people like that. This shit affected him. That their mind was so small. And you got a lot of our people that's like that. You got to open your mind up, man. Don't just think that you such a God that you came across some information and now you think basically you a sovereign, because that's all you trying to be right now is a 2020 sovereign motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then you trying to link up and get your little paperwork together and then say you the emperor of such and such, right? And then you're gonna file this and you're gonna go tell the white man what you is. In short, that's all that's about. Damn. I'm for sure you got kids. I got a bunch of kids. So my life is not going out here trying to make a bunch of paperwork and trying to go and prove to the courts. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta live.
I am what I say I am.
That's right. You gotta live.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
We have, you know, and it's not a lot of time. Like I said, what's going to happen is through all this distraction and shit, they're going to be like, hey, the American Indians, what do you guys have to say? And niggas going to be out of bars. Huh? Wait, I thought we was talking about COVID-19 and 5G. And I thought this was fuck Phoenix hour. My grandma, these niggas ain't going to know what to fucking do or say. What next? Oh, hold on. You got Wi-Fi? Because they're going to need to come to our Facebooks and shit to come steal a fucking idea to have an answer for these fucking oppressors. These niggas ain't got none. These niggas can't manage nothing. Motherfucker got 200 Ks on his goddamn sneakers. He ain't managing his health, his appearance, nothing. None of that shit's important. A nigga like that, what do he got to offer? What do people, and we got to look at this shit. Now, you want to talk about motherfucking division and shit like that. Nigga, oil and water. Oil and water. You can't make them mix together no matter how many jars you put them in. And you look at all of them lined up, one going to sit on top of the other. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. And there's nothing you can fucking do about it. You gonna cry about that shit too? I am not going to be comfortable with these niggas coming with feathers, looking like they supposed to be acting like they some potential suitor for myself or for my daughter or for one of my sisters or for my aunts or something like that. These niggas is trash. You don't want them for your sister. Why you going to introduce them to me? They can't fuck on your daughter. Why you want to introduce these nasty niggas to me? How you think about saving the community and you infecting the community with the poison that we was trying to get rid of in the first place? Why? Because they got a feather? You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. And if I got to play it like that with some family members, I don't know what the fuck y'all strangers think y'all gonna get from Moon. It's family members I can't fuck with. Family members you can't fuck with.
Facts.
Why you gonna act like we supposed to be friendly with all these fake ass woke so-called Indians? You got it all the way fucked up. These niggas ain't here for the solution. They here to come and infect the community. right? We trying to do something brand new and different, and you're gonna bring old dogs in with old diseases, old drama, old fucking baggage, no solutions, right back on top. You're gonna put dirty laundry on top of a pile of clean laundry. You got to get the fuck out of here. Gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. These niggas ain't got nowhere for these people to turn. They so busy trying to throw everybody off, right? Everybody that's trying to put people up on game, they so busy trying to slander. And these people, right? The ones that's really like listening to these people, when you try to take the queen out, nigga, the kingdom gonna fall. Everything collapsing. You don't know what regime you signing up for. You better know what part of the coup, what coup d'etat what side of the coup you on. These niggas try to take over Chief Warhorse shit. And what was they going to substitute it with? You can't take away something that's been effective, practical, and useful and substitute it with bullshit. Oh, I don't like Ford Broncos. Those is bullshit cars. This, that. Well, what a nigga got? What he going to come at you with? A Geo Metro? He gonna substitute this brand new Ford Bronco with a bullshit Geo Metro. He gonna get you a 4-cylinder, right? Can't even gas up fast at the light when the light turn green. Moving slow like a stick shift, right?
Facts.
Don't cost number $12 to fill a gas tank up. He gonna get rid of your big diesel, blow down the motherfucking highway, right? Protect you in case of a rollover and put your ass in the Geo Metro that take 85 gas. Ain't no 85, right?
So,
yo,
people with feathers trying to be your friend. They trying to move in with feathers right now.
That's right. They looking for places to stay. Somebody called them hobosexuals. They hobosexuals looking for places to stay during this corona outbreak. Huh?
Yeah, this corona outbreak proves who's real. It's gonna show. The show's gonna come out at the end.
Right.
We're just gonna keep working though. At the end of the day.
Right. You got and you know these niggas gonna keep stealing ideas. It's some things I'm telling you. You will see me in your city. I do not think I'm the toughest, but I damn sure ain't motherfucking scared. And when I feel violated, I'm going. I will pop up in your city and you'll see me. You're gonna have to, we'll just have to get together and make the whole fucking world believers. I'm gonna start being nosy and a motherfucker. Soon as this shit is lifted, I'm gonna go and see how many people know you in your fucking hood. Cause I don't believe you niggas. Let's do a background check. You ain't got nothing to hide? Ain't got nothing to hide? You a real nigga? Or is you out there really snatching old lady pocketbooks and shit and then come online and act like you some tender loving nigga that can't wait to be a good husband? Where these niggas come from, yo? Where these niggas come from? These niggas already think they smarter than us women anyway. But and if that was the case, if they really believe that, why the fuck are they letting these corny ass niggas around us to even infect us? You wouldn't trust them with your daughter. Why he good enough for me? How did he all of a sudden become good enough to be exposing these women that we supposed to be bringing up and training to raise this next nation building, this next nation of children? How is this shit supposed to work? How do y'all expect this shit to work? The nigga you fuck with, is he cool enough to fuck on your mom or your sister or your daughter? If the answer is no, you better get him out the Aboriginal community. We're gonna be looking like Amazons around this motherfucker. Where you don't hardly see no men. Fuck a feminist. You got me fucked up. Times 10. My baby mama's harder than a lot of you niggas. We gotta do something about this shit. We don't want to be fucking soft. We can't put the motherfucking skirt on when y'all letting Colinago in the goddamn house. Every time you leave the room, he trying to grope on me. He makes me uncomfortable. Oh, that's my man. Won't you stay your ass in the room? That's how these niggas is acting. They not taking no action. We tired. You can't convince me. Then you try to shit on the real niggas. Y'all niggas trying to shit on the real niggas that got the practical applications, the ones that's actually doing whatever it is that they can for themselves, the people around them, the people that they say they love, offline, real time. I'm having a hard fucking time. And they developing the spirit of crybabies. I ain't never seen so much whiny, crying ass motherfucking niggas with no goddamn solutions. You gotta understand why motherfuckers is mad.
Yeah, you gotta. That's because
go ahead.
It's just what Crew Cut said earlier. It's to them. It's about YouTube and sitting on their ass at home. I guess learning how to read. You know what I'm saying? As the day go by, and reteaching themselves and getting out of the European psychology that they've been in all this goddamn time of their life, and then trying to bring everybody else up under their wing at the same time as they themselves are learning. But if you got all that time, you done made all these videos, you got all these followers, it's time for you now to do like what Cheeto Paw had did at one time when Norris went down there, and they went down to the mounds and then start breaking down the history, like what Dan Calloway tried to do when he was trying to explain the Nat Turner situation. Well, I didn't see him go talk to none of the family members or nothing like that, I don't think, in that video. You know what I'm saying? To where you can break down his situation and make it seem like Nat Turner didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? You can't be coming up with all these type of little things like that. Then the other one about Harriet Tubman didn't exist and stuff like that. You know, and then when I do a little bit of research on my own, I find out that, you know, these people's graves and all this sort of type of stuff, the people that was at Harriet Tubman funeral, I mean, they got the pictures of the shit. They got the people's there and all type of stuff. So you can't just be coming out with all of these type of theories, and then when people call you out on it, you don't even step up for the community to answer these people. You come on these other guys' panel, you know what I'm saying, that's around here causing all the bullshit. You come on a panel and try to seem like you're a guru. Let's keep it real. You never faced these other dudes that came at you, you know what I'm saying, who was on your head. You came at the dude's wife, all that type of stuff. The dude called you out after you came at his wife, man, and you didn't say nothing.
What
Phoenix
about off the screen, though?
Phoenix went and spoke up for you. Phoenix went and spoke up for you, bro.
What about off the camera, though?
Keep it real. Huh?
Off the camera, what's being done off the camera? Like,
that's all I'm saying.
That's more important.
My thing is, if you helping a community out, you would, and you saying you're a reporter, you're a journalist, and all this shit, you would at least do what what's my brother that the Red Road East, right? You're gonna do what Norris do. You're gonna at least go talk to the Indians and go ask them questions about all this shit you looking up that you saying is so real, but you're not going to actually talking to the people who not only the government but the world respect and knows as that. So it's like, how does this make any sense? Where is your balance at?
They talk shit. Phoenix be at the powwows with the natives. Right. And they don't realize some of them niggas, we actually related to them. They think everybody's a $5 Indian.
That's that pan. That's that
pan Indian shit. Don't got no understanding of what kind of business might be going on. Don't know who I know. I grew up with the fucking Shinnecock. I keep telling these stupid motherfuckers, stop acting shocked. When the fucking powwows was in Flushing Meadow Park, was y'all niggas there back in the 80s and 90s? No, y'all was not. I got pictures of me and the peoples from Shinnecock when we ain't got no front teeth. That's how far we go back. Little girls with fucking barrettes, ribbons, and ruffled dresses and shit. Why is y'all worried about where I'm at? Why is y'all worried about? You don't know what kind of business deal is going on that's going to benefit the people. See, because everything that I'm doing behind the scenes is going to benefit people. And half of the people is going to benefit, they really don't deserve it, but they going to eat because it's coming with what I'm giving. That comes with the territory. I'm a giver. And y'all not going to make me stop being myself just to suit y'all niggas or even to spite y'all niggas. My ego ain't that fucking inflated. I came to serve. What these ancestors is telling me to serve. If niggas don't want to eat, they don't want to drink from the plate, no one is fucking forcing you. But that poverty that poor black man, black woman shit, that crying, that, oh God, they doing this, that victim shit, bitches, keep it. It's not welcome. You're going to see it all in my face. I don't really want to talk to you no more. I'm not interested in having those conversations. We grew up having those conversations. We've been programmed to have those conversations, but we have not been programmed to solutions. This is the problem that I have with you motherfuckers. And then they want to disrupt. This is what I love about young Sean Blackman. The moral to his motherfucking story is, I don't know everything. I don't profess to. I ain't trying to be no leader in this shit. But what he says is, I want niggas to I want to fucking mob on the niggas that's trying to interrupt the teaching being taught. Right? He wants to make sure that people have a clear environment to go ahead and do what it is that they do. That's going to help the people. He had the bird's eye drop on these scammers that niggas been talking about for a long time. How many times they said my name? How many times has Sean Blackman begged all them niggas that talked about fucking me up, fucking Tasha up, and all this stuff? How many times has Sean Blackman said those men's names? Them niggas that he was talking about mentioned women's names. They never said his name. And he said, please call me, tag me, call Sean Blackman. I want to talk to y'all niggas. They never said nothing to him. That bitch Phoenix and fuck Tasha and Phoenix and Tasha and fuck Coach and fuck this one and fuck that one and fuck this one. Fuck all the move makers. Notice who they saying fuck. Notice who they saying fuck. Oh, you gonna try and take out the some of the main genealogists and deal with what? Sister Bethy? Sister Bethy? If you take away the real ones and you're gonna substitute it with that? I just want to know how this shit gonna work. What are y'all doing with this? Y'all want to play with this shit or what? Yeah, who ready to go to Congress? If we had to go and be somewhere in the next 12 hours, how many niggas ready to go? Just ask me, because you best believe when that moment come, when it's time for the spotlight to be on the motherfucking Indian, it ain't gonna be 5 minutes of fame, nigga. It's gonna be a minute and a half. Bet that stops or the grinning and the laughs. So if you turn your head to the left too quick, nigga, you missed it. And then you're gonna fade back to black and to obscurity. And do what? And do what? What's these niggas in game? Is they woke or is they up?
They trying to destroy anything that's good.
So that means what? Because now, here's the only way that I can say it. The same way we've been saying it. All these niggas is the same sandwich. If they are not, they're all against the Indian, historically. Don't matter how sweet they sound. They can't be for the Indian because they're already still, I don't want to say acting black, but they still got that cloud on them.
What do you mean? That's what it is.
Huh?
You just said it right there. You just said it right there. There is no difference between Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad, good brother Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came, even after them, that good brother Farrakhan, that still guides you and don't just say, yo, man, go look up your damn grandmama, find out what your tribe is, and get with your damn people. Just don't say that simple thing right there. They got to say everything else, but that simple shit right there. Okay? The same thing with these dudes. They got to say everything else. Just like them other dudes, they got to bring all this fucking world history and all this other shit in about black people this, black people that. Man, stop telling me about black people around the fucking world. I want to know what my own family did and who they were. I don't need to know no more of that shit.
That's your goal. That's your goal. That's your treasure hunt. Your treasure hunt right there. Your family. That's your goal right there. That's all the goal. That's what you need. But the fuck genealogy, you saying fuck who you are, use the motherfucking grandma killer at the end of the day.
Hey, crew cut. They say fuck your own grandmama, and then go worship another nigga grandmama over in another country. But yeah, the Nebuchadnezzar did this, and Mary did this, and you're like, damn, what did your grandmama do? After all the bullshit that they went through, that your ass can be here right now. That don't mean nothing, nigga. That need to be talked about. That need to be bragged about.
That should be the story.
Talking about they came from Israel over here. Get your ass out of my face with that shit, bro.
It's one dude. So I talked to one of the homies last night, and it's a dude that contacted him, trying to get him. First of all, let's talk about the niggas that's calling other niggas, say, hey, don't be Phoenix friend. You hoe ass niggas. This is why I call y'all hoe niggas. Hoe mans on the corner.
That's a grown man doing that.
Cooch, right? They selling man cooch. That's
Wait a minute, Phoenix.
Yo, I can't make this shit up.
It's a grown man calling another man saying, don't fuck with Phoenix.
Yes, actually, it's two of them. Okay. But this one in particular, me and this dude, we never had any quarrel, never had any words, dialogue, exchange. He just don't fucking fuck with me. And I think part of it is because of his Hebrew narrative. He has the white pappy, because look at how they did it. And you could tell how the Hebrew spilled into the Indian, right? Because they still thinking that, now look, remember how they try as a Hebrew, they said Bob Marley, his daddy white. So therefore he's, you are what your father is. So Bob Marley's a white man. That's what they start you off thinking, right? You go that in your mind. But who was Bob Marley's mother? What was she? Right? So you have this Israelite dude. I'm gonna say his name. I don't give a fuck. He ain't whipping my ass. His baby mama ain't whipping my ass. Lexwell, why is you calling niggas trying to pick a fight with me? Is y'all niggas that fucking bored? Is y'all really that bored? Meet me at Roy Wilkins Park in Queens. Any of y'all niggas want to give 5 minutes in a fucking big park, ain't nothing but space and opportunity. Roy Wilkins Park, St. Albans, New York. Come on over. Let me know. I'll bring the fucking boxing gloves. I got the Everlast.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
I got the Everlast. Like, do y'all want to fight me? Okay, so after y'all fight me and y'all beat Phoenix up, you're going to feel better and you're going to be what? Good Indians? I'll take the ass whipping because y'all be trying to fuck me up anyway. I take the ass whipping for the people, nigga. I do it every day. I don't even have time to feel underappreciated and undervalued by these motherfuckers. I don't expect shit from these niggas. The letdown been the letdown already. Can't make you niggas guilty for the same shit twice. You already guilty for not holding the fucking fort down. I can't keep charging you with the same crime over and over and over and over again. I'm not gonna do it to myself.
Cuzzo, if the biblical scholars, and these people say that the Bible and Adam and Eve was 6,000 years ago, okay, that would mean that we have grave sites, bones. We ain't even gonna go that far. That means that the people who came from the Bering Strait is older than them, because they came over here like 13,000 years ago, right? But you got people that was here way before that, because my own people got stuff from 16,000 years ago over in North Carolina. So to say that these are the tribes of Zebulun and Gad and Levi and all that, we don't nobody over here come from them. The people over here have been over here way before that. They was even so-called Adam and Eve over there. That's that. Next is, you can't have the Jewish history, or you can't have the Islamic history, because all of those histories tie in with the same biblical history. So everybody over here is way older than all of that. That just deads that shit right there. If you know anything about history or anything about the books, you can't even compare the two, because the people over here, just if you take the one sister who bones they found in Brazil, whatnot, she 50,000 years old. that just knocks their whole history out the box. So stop bringing that shit up on the table and stop trying to compare the two and mix that shit up in here. It ain't got nothing to do with us. That shit is brand new. You lost ass sleepy motherfuckers.
They gonna put the mic in front of these niggas' face and they gonna be like, don't get a mic to Stacy. Don't get a mic to Coach. No, don't give Phoenix the mic. Don't do it. Let him talk. And that nigga gonna get up there and start talking about pyramids and Lemuria and all this other shit. No white people gonna be like, wah, 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 wah. Okay, thanks, guys. That'll be all we needed to hear. But thanks. Have a good day. Y'all go ahead. Y'all gonna be, and nobody's going to believe it. They've been doing this shit over and over and over again. Over and over again, and the people are just okay with it. Like, you can't still try to keep me sick. I'm not sick no more. I'm not sitting there waiting on no pilgrim to make nothing better for me. I'm going, listen, if you want my motherfucking vote, you're going to work for that shit. How the fuck you know what community I live in? Well, I don't know. How many kids do Alicia Cortez got? The representative, the young senator, sister from the Bronx. How many children do she got? What's her mama name? Because they know everything about you. You don't know shit about them. But you voted for her. You sitting there arguing with me about some bitch you don't know, that you hope could do some good for you. She sound like she talking good shit. Nigga, I showed you I'm talking good shit. I'm doing good things. Who's the killer here? So now this fucking person that you put all your fucking faith into, now I'm supposed to sit there and subscribe to your solutionless isms. No. And stop smothering out the fucking truth because y'all niggas ain't got none. I'm sick of that shit too. You think you're going to drown the truth out? Oh, well, this shit is a hoax. You ain't offering no fucking viable solutions. We're going to make it to where the niggas with the problems are the corny motherfuckers. Because we've been problem solving for a very long fucking time now. You should have the hang of it. It should feel good to you. It should be a thing that you're trying to make sure your kids is used to winning. Ain't gonna be no more. You supposed to be lessening and diminishing the conversations about your son and why he can't wear that hoodie outside. Those was black people problems. That can't be the Indian problem. And if y'all black motherfuckers try to drag that shit in the Indian community, we kicking y'all out. Y'all don't need to be here no way. You ain't gonna chalk up my 400 fucking plus years in this goddamn land to no goddamn crayon color. Fuck out of here. Grandma don't mean more than that to you. You look at these motherfuckers keep minimizing. It shows you where their level of respect is. These niggas get up here, I love our American women and children, and be the niggas that's biting on bitches, getting on top of bitches, beating them down. Donkey Kong. Must I pound the concrete like whoa? Yeah, niggas is like that. Terrorizing bitches. So when it comes down to Cyrus Parsa, he had this very interesting, and he coined this term, some kind of biometric rape. And that's exactly what's happening. These niggas is cyber hoes. They cyber pimps. And they sitting here seeking out these weak bitches, right? Sit there, these bitches is giggling and smiling. Oh, yeah, because my grandmother said we was Indian. And yeah, and I come from a long line of witches. Because they're not just using the Indian shit. They're using witches and warlocks, goons and goblins. They got the whole spectrum in here. They got the whole spectrum. They all the same sandwich because really everybody's against the Indian. If you look at it. Look at it. These niggas is against the motherfucking Indian. Goons and goblins, witches and warlocks. Then you got these other people, these fucking foreigners saying that they this and that, right? Then you got these Indians over here act like they can't speak to the South American Indians, right? Oh, we can't claim them now? Yeah, look, come on, yo. We got to work with what we got to work with. And niggas don't even do that. So this is what I mean about the practical applications. These niggas is crying 5G. Oh, but I ain't see a nigga rip a tower down yet. How real you want to keep it? Niggas ain't rip a tower down yet. Ain't no fucking Facebook Lives. No nigga getting electrocuted. climbing up there, trying to snatch down no goddamn 5G tower. Who are you shitting?
While they talking about what they're gonna do after the stay-at-home ban is up, what type of plan is gonna be put in place to secure you and your loved ones? How you gonna protect you and your family? How you gonna get you and your community on the same team and on board on building together? How is these things gonna happen? That's the question.
That's right. Now, mind you, everybody talking about,
You know,
they're gonna get shit.
because
They got all this projecting and shit of all the horrible things that they could possibly think of that they might want to do to people of color, people, black people. These people gonna sit there and imagine everything bad. While they're focusing on everything bad, you know what's leaving them? Solutions. Solutions are leaving them because the mind is only receptive to fucking problems. Depression, that's fucking with their health, got their skin all fucked up, right? Emitting all these different types of energies and shit. They can't even control their own shit. Some of y'all, I fucking forgive y'all because I know y'all fucked up. I know there was a point in time where I was probably off center, off kilter, right? But you know what I did? I isolated myself. I isolated myself and made myself better because I knew if I was dangerous to myself, I gotta be dangerous to other people. That's the selfless act. The hardest part was admitting that I'm fucking out of control and I'm goddamn dangerous right now. What level of danger? I don't know. Never ever suicidal. Probably could be homicidal. You ever see that movie Falling Down? Where every fucking thing just bothered him. He's walking down the street and he sees the construction workers. Them potholes been on that block for 30, 40 years. They've never fixed the potholes. They're just sucking up the taxpayers' money. He's mad about that. He's on his way to work. He gets fired. Remember, he just started out in the morning. It just was a fucked up day. By the end of that day, that nigga was like, damn it, I'm not going to take it anymore. Falling Down with Michael Douglas. I don't remember if it was from the 80s or the 90s. But that was, the nigga just had a whole fucked up day. It just metastasized into the biggest fucking clusterfuck, and he went off. Niggas ain't doing that. You know how them motherfucking trench coat niggas, them little white boys go in these schools. Damn it, I'm tired of Billy and Michael. They're always bullying me. I'm gonna kill everybody. They get tired of whatever they get tired of, and they fucking go in. Not appropriate at all. We know it's illness, but these niggas, our people got illness too. Our people are sick too. Maybe they don't go in fucking schools and shooting up the shit, but they are sociopaths nonetheless. They want to take it out on the Aboriginal family. If you do the woman wrong, you're doing the kids wrong. If you do the man wrong, you're doing the family wrong. How do we not see how we need each other, how we should be utilizing each other's strengths and talents? But niggas is down with the takeaway, the reduction, the subtraction, the reducing, diminishing.
You know what, Cuzzo? The solution after the thing is what the solution was before the thing is. It's that, like myself yesterday and tonight, I have to have a council meeting with my tribe. Your people is going to tell you, and the elders going to tell you what the hell's going on. And you have to listen to what everybody is saying and, maybe come in with some input later on. If you got something to say that's fucking valuable. If not, shut your ass up. Not only that, you have your own intermediate family that you have to get prepared to make sure those things are prepared. Like myself, I have my wife, but I have other baby mamas, so to speak. But we all contact each other and make sure everybody is straight and make sure things is cool. Does this person have that? This person have that? But as far as building, that's something that you do amongst your people, and that stuff is not put on no publicly like this.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when we do these type of forums right here, we put in our words to the people of certain things that's going on in Indian country. We talking about genealogy and ways to get back to your family because we got more of a family vibe because we relatives, and at the same time we be bagging on me, do. You know what I'm saying? To make sure, because I'm a war chief amongst my people, so I have to make sure, and I'm for sure you guys are too. That's why we're here. Just like little young brother Sean, we don't let no shit get past us, not on our watch, because you're not gonna come in and disturb the peace. So you know what I'm saying? We're here to make sure you don't get past none. You don't get past us. That's just a fact.
That's right.
That's that.
That's right. That's a fact. We just, you know, like I said, we just got to do better, you know. But it's time that we stop. I know personally, I'm gonna shoot it down. Don't tag me in shit. Don't fucking suggest none of your fucking friends to me. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to see action. You can call me when it's time for the motherfucking ass kicking. Other than that, like this shit getting real redundant. I'm getting real bored. And these niggas that's been stealing actively from all of us, we really need to starve their asses out. Let them be plagued, since they don't want to do their own research and make their own presentations and come up with viable solutions for the people. They want to make this a competition and not a completion. That's fine. We're going to fucking box you out. See, these niggas always thinking that they're going to fucking outsmart people just for their own wicked purposes. It's not even like they're trying to fucking eliminate the bad guy. They're trying to be the man in an area where they're not even fucking equipped. These niggas can't be serious, and they, you know, are displaying regularly how they're not serious. It's not to be confused with the real heavy hitters, man. It's not to be confused. It's not to be confused. There's some wonderful people that I wanted to highlight. And in terms of the Grandma Killers tour, I hope ain't nobody feel slighted because there was some people that didn't get invited that first wave, but I made it very clear as we was touring around, there was going to be some different faces and some different things going around. So from my understanding, I was asked a question, which was very valid. Do you think that some people feel some type of way because they wasn't invited for the first round? I really hope not. This ain't done. This is something that's going to be going on for the next 3 years, the way we see it, right? You could, every 90 days there's supposed to be a different city. So, you know, with respect to that, that wasn't going to just be over when, you know, within these next couple of months. It wasn't going to be over. This is something that's going to be spilling into 2021, 2022, 2023. This is an ongoing thing. There's a lot of things that we're going to have to reach. But what's happening is we're going to have to untie some knots because these niggas is getting people knotted up. There's really nothing that they can grip on. They can't go any further than where that knot is. So now we got to untie some knots. We got to deprogram niggas all over again. Like, I'm not your fucking, this ain't the Magic Garden, and I'm not your goddamn kindergarten teacher. I don't have to have this conversation with children. How the fuck do adults expect to be taken seriously and then think somebody's just supposed to keep being patient with a motherfucker that keep coming at you with the repetitious fucking nonsense?
Exactly. You know who we are, Cuzzo. Who we are we the in between of our elders. Okay, that's our post. And what our job is to do is to make sure that our youth don't not have interest in the family history, in the family culture, in the language, in the principles, in everything, grave sites, everything. That's our job, because we done already been fed a bunch of shit that we was able to veer out of so many times through entertainment and just being great fucking people. Just make a long story short. So now that we know how to veer in with hip hop and everything else, we got to start knowing how to gear the children back into the culture, since we done geared them all the way away from the culture and just doing whatever. And so now when you do go to reses and you do go to certain places like that, no matter what our Indian family looks like, you got women being abused, first off. You got women being killed, first off. You got women being silenced, first off. Then you got the youth and them is just not involved in anything. You got drugs going on. You got scandal going on with the councils and a whole lot of shit that's just really not supposed to be going on. So that's what we here for. We stopping all that type of bullshit. We saying something about that because the youth and the people around the world that's in other tribes like in Africa and South America and damn the islands and all that shit, they be tuning in. So everybody got to get their shit together. And so that's what we here to do, to make sure that the youth is inspired, and they're going to put a halt to all the bullshit that's coming in, and they're going to make sure that they stand up. You got it?
And that's just it. Maybe we should just switch audiences and deal with the youth, because we already gonna have to. What's up, Tosh? We already gonna have to deal with the elders, right? Because some of them are vulnerable and they are rendered the same as children, right? They can't help themselves. So with that, how many people went and visited? Did they have these conversations? I got a question regarding the census, right? Because it seems that if Trump didn't make that extension, these niggas would be fucked up again. I left that place. We've been talking about it. Two Hawks, myself, Turtle Gang, talking about it since 2018, April of 2018. It's now 2020, so they knew the day was coming. You still had people saying, I couldn't find my tribe. 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 They said this as the day was approaching, the last minute. They didn't say this back in 2019. Hey, I don't want to, miss the ball or drop the ball when the census come, or I'm having it, because we done gave all of the ways to be able to present it, even to combative family members, right? But when you were doing your family reunions back in 2018 and 2019, did it ever occur to you to do your census right then and there? Did you run it by your family? Hey, I got this information. I know that our family history is this, that, and the third. When the census comes around in 2020, I'm going to do this. I didn't leave them bitches no room to tell me no. Who could tell me no? Could they tell me no? You got to box everybody, and I had to outsmart them just to do what's right and still keep myself healthy. Do you guys think that the natives making memes, these dumb bitches talking shit about me, do you think that shit really made me lose sleep? Nigga, I stare at the ceiling trying to figure out how to get this last two cousins to stop saying black. I want him to leave Allah on his own and come back to grandma. I want her to leave whatever it is, that church, and come on home to grandma's house. That's what I want for my cousins. They the ones that keep me up at night. And you want to know what? They don't keep me up that many nights no more. Now, these last couple of years, while I've been talking all this shit to y'all, I was able to apply that pressure. You want to know what? Now my family agrees with me, and the motherfucking strangers on the internet is trying to turn on me. Y'all think I give a fuck? I don't. My family was important the whole time. I wasn't lying. I told y'all niggas that. I told y'all I care about these motherfuckers. They get on my nerves, but I'm telling you, I'll die for these niggas. I meant it. I meant it. I meant it. They know who to call. That aunt that didn't want to hear a motherfucking thing. Well, these people called me and they said this. What do I do? My moms and my sister was the only ones that really was hearing me through. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Let's think about this. Sit there and talk. They was the only ones for a very long time that I could share this information with, that I could really freely think without feeling like, or ostracized and shit like that. Then it got to the point where nobody wanted to hear me, and my sister had to be like, hold up, shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up and listen. You hear what she's saying? Back up off of her. Back up. Back up. She just saved you from this. Shut the fuck up. Took somebody else to say something. She ain't crazy. Hear what she's saying. Shut the fuck up and listen. Then I stopped talking altogether. Now you get the phone calls. Hey, cuz. Hey, remember when you was saying? I didn't take that as no opportunity to be like, oh, now she want to listen. What's up, cuz? How you doing? Remember when you was saying? No, I don't remember, but what's going on? Well, this is happening, and this is how you fix that. And that's that. Everything good with you, cuz? How the kids? How this going? How that going? All right. I don't even got to keep it long with them. What now? Because I got the solution. I'm going to be acting funny to my family who helped me. They the reason that inspired me to get the solution. Now I'm going to have them waiting like a dog on a treadmill chasing a hot dog on a stick. No, it was all inspired by them for them. Everybody else gets the benefit off of the way that I love on mine. It don't got to be the way that you love on yours. I don't know your people. I know mine, though. I know mine. And some of them would have killed me just the same, just to hold on to a crayon color. Best believe that. We black. I ain't never had no problem being black. Telling me how wrong I was. Nigga, they never wanted to call us Indians. When these fucking people came here 400 or 500 years ago, the only problem they had calling us was motherfucking Indians. And you want to hold on to the word black, which means dismal and calamitous. Look at the people that is saying that they are crayon color. Is their situation not bleak, dismal, calamitous, solutionless, dark, void of light? These niggas don't see no light at the end of the tunnel. The government trying to kill us. You never hear but we can do XYZ. We can do this and that. But if we do this, then they can't do that. You don't hear these niggas talking like that. The pastor do. Oh, the roof falling down. The rain is coming through the roof. You need a bucket to catch the water, but the God is going to make sure. He even got an excuse for you, and you'll wait for it. Wait for it. You're low on rent. Your husband ain't no good, but sister come to church and God is going to get to you. He's busy helping people in Japan. The God is everywhere. They sell you a solution. Niggas go to church and pay tithes for a solution that there's no guarantee is going to happen from a nigga that they never met. But God is real. Who's God? Who's God? The one that's giving everybody corona? That's the same God. Killer nigga. Killer nigga. Ain't nobody more of a murderer than the Lord. Let's keep it real. The devil ain't killed not one motherfucker. You got these Hebrews talking about don't fill out the census. Ain't the goddamn book of Numbers about gather up the children of Israel? We shall take count. Isn't that a census? Numbers, the book of Numbers. The book of Judges was about appointing chiefs, right? To different tribes. How can you take the story and say it's our story, but can't use it back to make sure that the Indian good? Because in your mind, you believe you a Hebrew. You don't think you the Indian, nigga. You ain't fooling me. Maybe that's why Lex Will mad.
How is the God of Israel gonna help your black ass if you ain't Israel?
How the God of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is.
How does that help you? That ain't even your language. How does that help you? How is it saying in the name of Jesus help you? And Jesus ain't even Hebrew. I mean, it's like, where are we going with this? Man, this stuff is, man.
These niggas telling folks they the lost tribes. Meanwhile, the census done came and damn near left if it wasn't for Corona. And these niggas talking about I can't find my tribe. I wish I would find a nigga named Belteshazzar, right? Belteshazzar sitting there talking about Phoenix, I can't find my tribe. But Saturday, he was just on Jamaica Avenue talking about the lost tribes. You found the lost tribes, but didn't find what grandma said she was from. Okay, guys. I hear it. It should sound good to a nigga that's pretending to be woke. But these niggas, it's nap time. It's nap time for these niggas. They need to stop acting like they woke. They need to stop. It's going to be found. It's going to be highlighted. And we're going to move on and going to move past you. But as it stands right now, the collective, the real movers and shakers, we want to be around the movers and shakers. Even if you don't feel like maybe you don't know as much as we do. But if you able to build, willing to build, that counts more than these other motherfuckers that swear they know it all. Believe it or not, it's helpful that you are finding new ways to communicate with your wife and children. That's helpful. That's going to make sure the community is better. Please believe it. You think you ain't doing nothing? I think you're doing fucking great. Keep it up. I hope the shit multiplies. Now, if you could get 4 more of your homeboys to feel the same motherfucking way about his, then guess what's going to happen? The community's going to heal. Are y'all afraid of healing? Y'all afraid of healing? Or we just going to keep promoting this whole shit? We going to keep promoting the whole shit? Niggas okay with that image? Niggas okay with that image? Act like your black lighter than somebody else's. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Where is the solutions at? It shouldn't be, these niggas that be talking this shit, they don't got nothing fancy to say until one of us say it, then they gotta steal it. Now we going to redirect where the information's coming from, how much is exposed, because these parrots can't repeat what they don't know. So they're going to have to just use our same old talking points that they tried to discredit this whole time. They're going to use all of those same talking points to enchant and rule all of these newly woke people, right? Meanwhile, these niggas ain't got no grandma and grandpa, but they'll drag these people all over the place to Lemuria, the land of Mu. You're going to take them to the Mayans and the Incans and all the people that they can't find one birth certificate that said you related to Montezuma, right? And let's keep it real. Montezuma people, the descendants of Montezuma got a last name. Do y'all know what them last names is? You've been talking shit about the Rosarios, the Sanchez's, and the Rodriguez's. What you think? You think Montezuma family name is John Jones? You think he got a good Christian name like the rest of our Indians did? Was Montezuma not an Indian? What's their family names? Okay, Hoteps, Mansa Musa. What is the family names? It's not Musa, but them descendants of that man from his loins, they got real last names too. Who are they? Who are they? Oh, I'm from the Moors. Okay, nigga, what's your folks' name? Where they from? How come ain't no Al Akbar, Rahim, Ahmed, Hakmiels? Those niggas ain't got last names like that. They don't have them last names. They changed their names to Bays and L's. But the Arabs' names is not Bays and L's either. Did you notice that? The Bays is particularly Turkish people. Mediterranean descent, right? Who can find a grandma that's related to them? Who got the dead sultan in their kinfolk? The one that wrote the Treaty of the Peace and Friendship and shit that these Moors been trying to fucking use for the last 20 years, right? They keep introducing, they bring a god with them every time they get so-called black people on another page. Whether Farrakhan, Allah, you got the IUIC, they coming with what's his name, Yahweh Shah, right? The Hebrews, right? You got all these different things that come with a whole nother god that when you know goddamn well grandma and grandpa was the god of your motherfucking family. You will take something that you can't prove and fucking cover up what it is that you can prove. That shit don't make no sense to me. Make it make fucking sense. So you got these Hebrews talking about don't do the census because the government this and that. Oh, all them niggas gonna do is put fringes on their shirt and chill out on fucking Saturday and talk shit. And the white man, the devil, they ain't got no fucking solutions still. They gonna keep praying to Yahweh Shah, right? Because he a black Jesus and it's better that way. At least that's what they fucking think. No solutions. Keep praying. Keep praying, waiting on some shit to happen. Okay. Am I saying praying is a bad thing? No. But if you really want to pray, because a petition, get a petition signed. A petition is a public prayer. So when you want something in government signed, how come these bitches ain't got no prayers in there? Where's their prayers? The prayers would be public. We'd be able to see. I ain't talking about no change.org. Not saying that's such a bad thing, but where is their action? We hear their mouths, we see their lips moving, we know their fingers are typing, but what is the fucking action that these niggas is putting forward? I'm fucking confused. Donate family, donate family, donate to this nigga family, donate to that nigga family, like get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't give a fuck if one number 2 niggas listening to my motherfucking podcast. That's 2 niggas that heard the truth. Ain't no fluff over here. I don't gotta chew my cabbage twice. Prayer is a public petition. A petition is a public prayer. how come these biblical motherfuckers got it all fucked up? If you believe in the Bible so much, why the fuck aren't you using those practical applications? Because when you use those practical applications, you're not oppressed anymore. You have now beat usurpation. Oh, you just think that comes with it? You can sit here and quote these verses to me day in, day motherfucking out, but can't even realize that the book of Numbers told a nigga to do the census. Lex Will, are you talking about that? Is that why you mad at me? We ain't never even had a quarrel, and you got fucking men want to pick a fight with Moon. Moon trying to figure out who got the solutions. That's the crew I want to run with. I get really bored with the same shit. But one thing for sure and two things for certain. You're not going to keep knocking me upside my head and I don't pick up something big and heavy to bust you back with it. I'm not great on the offense. I'm not really good at the offense. I don't get any pleasure of coming over just to piss and shit on your hood. I'm not good at that. But I'm good at all types of ass kicking when you come to my neighborhood, to my block, and you pissing shit on my lawn. Now I got all, you're going to see some shit. It's going to be like a fucking movie. See the difference? I don't feel like going over dropping litter in everybody else's neighborhood. No. I don't do that. I like it, you know, I'd rather have it clean. Same way I like mine. But if you come over to my shit, doing that type of shit, I got every right to tear your ass up. If I go over to your place, being on the offense, you got a right to fuck me up too. You got a right. Because I'm being offensive. But you can't be the offender and then get mad at how good a motherfucker defend theyself. You don't get it both ways. And these niggas want it that way. Y'all think, ooh, we're going to get her so frustrated. Oh, bitches, you know how many of my kinfolk died, how many times. Y'all niggas never even know how many lives I did crying with my heart on the floor. But the ancestors telling me, girl, give them a different message. You could grieve later. You could grieve later. Niggas don't really even know what time it is. You can't even talk about the real life shit that goes on outside of social media because niggas don't really have anything going on outside of social media. Is there anybody that you felt like you was better at protecting yourself during this outbreak that you say is a fucking hoax? What these niggas, did anybody go and check on their motherfucking auntie? Did they go drop off a bag of groceries? Right? Niggas ain't been out in 2 weeks. Did somebody go over to their old uncle house and start his car? Just make sure the engine don't gas up the car just in case. Well, I'm going on out to get gas. Why don't you come on and follow me so you can take Aunt Jesse's car and fill it up with gas? God forbid he got to go somewhere. He ready to go. He ain't got to stop at no gas station. You know he old. He ain't going to put the gloves on. He hard-headed and stuff. Are you minimizing the way that your elders will have to be affected? Are you minimizing? Are you educating the kids on the... Like, I know these niggas ain't sitting here telling their kids, the white man trying to kill you, baby. You know, you got to be careful. Daddy, I want to go to school. Well, you can't go to school because, you know, the white man trying to kill all of us black people and shit. Is that what these niggas is telling their children? God is going to take care of it. They blaming it on God again, right? Gonna blame it on God. God's going to fix everything, darling. You lying to the motherfucking kids. Then you beat the kids for telling a fucking lie, right? You want to beat the kids for telling a lie while you lie to the motherfucking kids. Don't lie to me. If you don't go to sleep, Johnny, if Santa Claus isn't going to come. You lie to Johnny, but you want to smack him for telling you a fucking lie. Ain't that what children do? Don't children lie? You got fucking adults that lie too. Don't be coming in here lying to me. Bitch, you lied to him from the day he was born. Stop yelling at that baby. Stop fucking yelling. He ain't no baby. He's 17. Bitch, he ain't ready for the world. He's still a baby. What you talking about? Bitch, he hit that baby again. I'm going to hit you. That's how I be feeling. You just told this nigga on the phone 10 lies. Now you want to beat this baby because they saying they ain't right on the wall or he lied to you? That's what kids are expected to do, bitch. What's your fucking excuse? What's your excuse, nigga? You told that girl you loved her. What's your excuse? You a liar too. You said all that just to get some pussy when there's a bitch out here that would have gave you some for half the price, none of the fucking headache. That bitch don't care if you call her or not. Got hers. That's how she looking. You be thinking, these niggas be thinking they fuck bitches. No, these bitches fucked you, nigga. Got you curled up in a fetal position under a blanket like fucking Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. Look at how cold you made these bitches. You made them cry before in the 90s. Now these bitches don't even fucking care, right? How y'all gonna fix that? How y'all gonna fix that? How y'all gonna fix that? It's impossible because we not used to hanging out with them type of girls that's just here hot tamales all over the place and shit. So now, well, the sisterhood gonna be down because we got it's too many women that a lot of us strong-minded backbone sisters can't relate to. Now we lonely all across the board. You done took our friends, you done poisoned the women that we grew up around. Now we can't even deal with them because they so mad at their heart being broke from since their daddy left when they was 4, and they perpetually just got up with these niggas that ain't mean them no good, left them for dead and all this other shit. Now you want these bitches to be your fucking sanctuary hero. They so fucked up in the mind, they think they gonna find love in another bitch. And what happens when they go be gay? They end up getting a whole bitch that beat their ass, drink too much, don't respect their kids, the same as the nigga that they spent all that time with. You see how this shit working? They done made it so uncool to have children. Now motherfuckers, now look, they trying to drop your numbers now, bitch. Oh, they trying to kill black people. Oh, y'all still going to the abortion clinic though? Y'all still going to the abortion clinic? Yo, I don't want no kids, ma. Here go $350. Go do something. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Huh. I told that bitch don't have no kids. Damn. But didn't that bitch ask that nigga if he shot up the club? Huh. You gotta be fucking kidding me, yo. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Gonna be mad at Moon. Thanks, Dylan. You're gonna be mad at Moon, right? And I'm projecting this. I can put this out into the atmosphere. You are going to be mad at Moon. Let me program you the same way these other niggas program you. Hold on, let me get my Toastmaster voice in. You are going to be very, very upset with Phoenix Moon. She is not going to defend any bullshit. She is not going to accept any fucking problems and make that the final result. So there are going to be plenty of people that are absolutely upset with Phoenix Moon because she refuses to conform with the fuckery. She's not going to be a cheap hoe selling her ass on the corner. She ain't going to do that. She's going to make sure people don't forget grandma, even if the grandma killers kill her in the process. There, I said it. Feel better? I meant every fucking word of it. I meant every fucking word. These fucking abyss, bottomless pit ass motherfuckers with no solutions. Are you sleeping or not? Is you woke or you taking a nap? I need to know. They're gonna stop lying though. This is what we gonna do. We gonna box you niggas in so fine. Gonna box you in so fine. You're gonna be forced to tell the truth. You're gonna be forced to work within yourself. You're going to be forced to work within your own fucking tribe. Because, listen, let's keep it real. All these niggas that ain't never got no hug from their mama, they want to stop you from getting hugs from your mama. I don't give a fuck if you 59 years old. If your mama's still here, nigga, you got the advantage that a motherfucker who mama ain't. You better appreciate what it is that you have. Be thankful for that shit and give gratitude for it because it could be taken away from you. The things that you take for granted are going to be the things that you miss. Shit. Things that you miss. Now, what we going to do about our people that have been diagnosed with this fucking disease and they still kicking it? Because now I know some people that didn't kick the bucket because the recovery rate is actually 80%. I just happen to know a lot of people that were affected by this here in New York. So this ain't no lie. You ain't gonna call me no motherfucking liar. I don't give a fuck how y'all niggas feel about a hoax. Let's just say it is a hoax. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna do nothing. What you gonna do? Nothing but cry. They killing us. They killing us at the top of your fucking lungs or as fast as your fingers could type. Now I done mentioned motherfuckers calling the governor, calling their mayor, calling their people. Now what's going to happen? You're going to have some swagger jacker that's listening. They're going to make up these calls and they're going to do dumb shit. Now, like your boy Colinago tried to do when he called the Cherokee up, talking that shit. You see where he cut the video because he told that woman he was black. Remember? That's why the lady kept saying, well, if you're Cherokee, he said, well, no. I say that people would look at me and say we black. Nigga, people will hear you and say you African. People ain't fucking stupid. These people ain't fucking stupid. But these niggas think we are. These niggas think we stupid. And they coming with feathers and no fucking solutions. Listen, they could stay their ass where they at. It's lonely already right now. It's lonely already. Here being dragons, being a motherfucking oppressing slayer. I don't know what they think what you want to take away. It's already a lonely life, a painful way to go for the real woke motherfucker. Ain't really a lot of joy in it. You got to steal joyful moments out of this shit. Because people always try to take your time. Take your time and use your shit for granted. Yo, Ebony, you know what's so crazy? Just because your ass hasn't been affected by it, you don't know any nurses or doctors or anything like that. That's on you. But when these funerals go up, drop your motherfucking email so I can tag you because it's going to be a virtual funeral any fucking way because they ain't burying nobody. So you deal with that shit. Bitch, come over here talking that shit because that makes you feel like, what, Ebony knowledge? What knowledge you got, Ebony? Girl, bye. You know no one with COVID-19. Let's highlight this stupid shit. Gotta highlight stupid shit like that. You know no one with COVID-19. You could just type of shit. Well, you must not know anybody that they told had it or whatever. But the point is that I'm trying to make Ebony knowledge. We know damn well you ain't got no solutions. I'm going to drop the link right here. And if you feel like you do, sister, put your ass on. Come on, sit down and have a dialogue. It's an open dialogue. Here you go. Indigo Sanders, you had a cousin in Chicago the other day in a nursing home who just passed from it. Oh, well, maybe she thinks you don't know anybody either that has it. Or you don't know anybody that's being told that they have it. Whether they died from a splinter, cardiac arrest, they're being told if they have COVID-19 in their system that this is what they have. Now go ahead and debunk that, Ebony. I'll put the fucking link out, beloved. Get on over here and come shoot your shit. Come shoot your shit. If it's valid, then, you ain't really got nothing to worry about. But if you come on here talking bullshit, I'm going to eat you up, bull. And I'm going to show you that Ebony knowledge is really just a nice way of saying black thought. And we ain't dealing with nothing black over here, baby. Let me just let you know. But if you got something valid to say, sister, come on. Come on and say something. There's the link right there. Don't be shy now. You came in the chat. You had a stance. Stick to it. That's all. Whatever it is that you're saying right now, you should be able to make it stick. That's my point, Indigo Sanders. Okay. But they're being told that it's the fucking COVID-19. Okay. So dispute that. What are you planning on doing? Okay, it's not a virus, it's the flu. Ebony, I put the link in here, sister. Put the link in here. Come up here and talk. Thank you. Thank you, Reggie Douglas. Don't get quiet now, honey. All you got to do is come sit here and talk. I just want to know what y'all niggas gonna do. You could sit here and try this shit till the cows come home, Ebony, but you don't look like you got a solution. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. Now I'll put the fucking link in here. Ebony goes ghosting. You see this shit? Yo, get the fuck from around with that. Ebony, get on the link. I'm not even gonna pay you in the chat. I'm gonna actually ask them to boot you out because you being a fucking distraction. If you got something going, something, sister, valid to say, sister, get up here and say it. One more again. Here's the link. There's the link. You can join. You have something to say. Please come through and say it. Don't sit there and type to death. You're not that important, Ebony Knowledge. I never heard of you. So if you ain't got nothing to say, get the fuck from around and let's finish building. Because we know some people that's sick. We know some people that's fighting for their life. We know some people that's gone right now. Nigga, we all know about the universal precautions. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the people that's dead and dying right now. They're still fucked up. They're in the hospital and they are susceptible to getting more fucked up from sick people coming in the goddamn hospital. Universal precautions. What the fuck that got to do with a person with a weak immune system? You can fucking wash your hands 1,000 fucking times. If you sneeze once, nigga, you're dirty. You done fuck somebody else up. Got no fucking solution. Gotta have a solution. You want to get up here and say something? Get up here and say something, sister. But all that chatting to just be chatting, come on, go away with that. There's other channels for that. It ain't this one. This is an advanced channel. This ain't for no fucking sucker niggas. This ain't for no sucker chicks, no soft ass chicks either. This ain't the place for that. There's places for it, but this ain't where it's at. This ain't where it's at. These niggas got a whole bunch of shit to say and no fucking smoke, yo. This shit is crazy. No fucking smoke. Now what? Okay, now what, boo? I ain't see no solution dropped in there at all. Come on, yo. Shit is whack. And these the type of people that motherfuckers going to keep letting come around. I'm not letting you come around. I want you away from my scene. I don't have no problem. Y'all okay, Danielle? I don't have no problem getting away from you. I'm not anticipating, oh, I don't want to lose Ebony Knowledge as a friend. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care about losing nobody as a friend. This is real shit. I care about my motherfucking grandpeople. My grandkids that ain't even here yet. Give a fuck about these people. Fucking ridiculous, yo. Why are mostly black people dying from COVID? I know mostly people of color that are surviving from COVID. I know there's a lot of people of color that are being told that they have COVID. Okay? That ain't the problem. Again. We already know what the problem is. Let's deal with the solution. Let's deal with the solution. Ebony, I don't believe you were. And you know what? If I came across a little harsh, it's definitely triggered response because you're telling me that there's no such thing, and I'm telling you there is. And I was fine when I woke up this morning, and the minute that I got on Facebook, one of my peoples is dropped dead, a healthy ass nigga, a healthy ass man who married one of my friends. He is gone right now. He ain't got no pre-existing conditions, none of that. 0 to dead. Zero to dead. Now, what you gonna do about them telling people that it's COVID? You gonna tell them it don't exist? Can that stand in a court of law? No, it can't. Problem. That ain't no fucking solution. That's a fucking problem. Stop being part of the problem. That's the problematic statement. She don't see that. This is why I'm not apologizing for what I say. I'm apologizing for how emotional I am because of the fact that my friend is dead. You got these, and then there's still no solution offered. You telling us it's a hoax. And I dropped the link. Listen, let me tell y'all something. And I'm sitting here right now, and look, well, my phone just jinked. And one of our brothers, and it's soon. Oh my God. I'm talking to one of our Indians right now who disappeared off the fucking radar, right? And my sister and I, we know, we always hear from him. And I knew for a fact something had to be wrong. And we're finding out he's just texting me back. So this, and he's out in Michigan, and this shit hit his kidneys. This shit directly affected his kidneys. So he's a healthy brother. You see him every other fucking day in the gym, but ain't nobody missed him, put no pictures up in the gym. This how you know these niggas just be on some Facebook, social media shit. Because if you disappear off the radar, you supposed to have that person's number, just like we did. And we call that brother up. Good brother, what's happening? He can't answer. Now we got his wife's number. We calling his wife to check on her because she gonna know what's up with the good brother. Oh shit, wifey down too. Now we gotta pray for the family. We know he got custody of his niece because his sister in prison, right? And he texts me, thank y'all. I love y'all for thinking about me. I'm in this hospital fucked up. When I get my strength back, I'ma call y'all. This shit fuck with my kidney and I gotta use dialysis now. This is a text I just got. That was last night. Now he's letting me know that he's up right now. Nigga been down for 2 motherfucking weeks, bitch. What you talking about ain't no such thing. All right, scientists, what the fuck is it? Know-it-alls. What is it that's killing people? Normal motherfuckers. What is it? You done talked about the pre-existing condition people. You done talked about the people with cancer. You done said all the people with lupus getting it. Now you bitches want all the black people getting it. Look at the fucking problem ball that these niggas start. It start off like a little fucking pebble. Then it rolls down a hill and gathers up momentum and becomes a fucking boulder. Then a mountain that don't move. Look at the black people problem. Only black people getting it. Okay, let's say that's the truth. What you gonna do? I'm going to just start going with whatever shit these dumb niggas say. Okay, that's that. Now what you going to do? And they going to have nothing to say. They going to have nothing to say. They're not going to have nothing to say. Ask them, what is the fucking solution? They going to have nothing to say. Who are they? Problem childs. Problem children. Let's make a distinction. The solutionists versus the problem children. And you keep trying to make solutionists mixed with problem children. This shit is fucking retarded. Fuck Dr. Shiva. He ain't no goddamn American Indian. Where Dr. Shiva was when they was killing them fucking kids back in 2014. Y'all put y'all faith in them goddamn people. Where y'all from? Who channel y'all over here trolling from? You ain't in the right fucking place. You ain't in the right place. We ain't black people over here. This is American Indian channel. We ain't black over here. Y'all got the wrong motherfucking channel. Got the wrong motherfucking channel. This American Indian goddamn channel. Plenty of black channels. You don't gotta mix this shit. Oh my goodness, Lisa, you all right, beloved sister? Oh, look at Lisa. There's people on here saying that none of that's true. You wasn't really sick. You didn't feel like you was dying. You didn't have no fever. That's what these stupid people are talking about right now. It's all a hoax. They don't have no motherfucking solution. They just got a bunch of shit that they seen on YouTube that they think is going to be practical. I'm glad you are better, sister. I'm glad you here typing, talking right now. Glad you here. Glad you feeling better. Glad you feeling better. So, the end of the day, where these solution people at? Because I don't see them. I just see problem starters. I just see niggas saying that there's this problem. These complaint holders. Fucking complaint holders. You goddamn, what we gonna call them? Gripers? I'm gonna call these niggas gripers. Because they always got a gripe. No solution. Tight shoe motherfuckers. You just gonna walk around with corns on their feet. Mad. Oh, this a long ass motherfucker walk. They always want the Negro to walk. And a black man, and a black woman, and a black woman, and a black woman, you gonna cry till you die. Cry till you die, ass motherfuckers. I'm cry till they die. I think this shit is a problem, yo. You got these fucking niggas that act like they distractions is righteous when it's built on bullshit. They be feeling so hard, feeling so strong that they right and they dead ass wrong, and you prove them wrong and they still want to be strong about being wrong. I'm tired of y'all. I don't got no patience for y'all. I'm dropping the link. I ain't doing no whole bunch of chatting. You come sit down and talk like a grown ass woman or a grown ass man. And if you can't do that, get from around. Admins, remove these motherfuckers, please. They ain't got nothing for the build. They got something for the destruction. And I'm fucking you up if I feel like you about destroying shit. I want to destroy the destructors. How about that? I want to bully on the bullies. I want to punch up on the gooch. I get what I want. I want to punch up on the big boss at the end of the video game. I want to punch up on the big boss at the end of the video game. Let me finish him. I got some special fucking moves. Let me and my squad finish these niggas. Yo, do people got something to say? Come get your ass on here. Everybody else, block them. If they feel like they not man or woman enough to get up here and shoot they shit, don't let them pop shit in the chat. Fuck them. This a bill, and these bitches come around to destroy. Meet me at Roy Wilkins Park. Let me know when you there. Let me know. Anybody that want a problem, let me know. Let's meet up over there. I got some aggression I want to take out on something anyway. Let's punch up on each other. You want to fucking hurt somebody anyway, right? That's how y'all bitches feel anyway, right? You want to be mad at the people with solutions and shit. But you ain't mad at the people with the problems. I'm sick of y'all. Sick of y'all. Drop this link 1,000 times, but that link must be the ether to these motherfuckers. Because you drop the link, they don't got nothing to motherfucking say. They don't got nothing to fucking say. Grand Poobah, it ain't nothing but a thing. You want to meet me at the fucking park? Not far. Niggas is disgusting, yo. No ass. Work for who? Who you work for? Look at this. This was like an indirect. That's really what you felt like doing, Grand Poobah? You front like you come in peace, but you really want to meet me in the park? Like, is that, but you on your way to work? Is y'all for real? Problems. 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 These people is problems. They're not solvers. They're fucking problems. They're not problem solvers. You right, Peaches. You right, Peaches. Waking Bear, I agree wholeheartedly with that. This is something that people should be doing every day. This is what people should be doing every day. Don't wait till now to want to get healthy and keep your immune system strong, right? Because before this COVID-19, a pack of donuts was these women's friend for quite some time. They was keeping them little Debbies real close, right? Shit real sad, y'all. We got to do better, man. Got to do better. And look at these people. They are all here to fucking sidetrack us and distract us from what's fucking important. Ebony just took about 20 minutes of our fucking time. You see how these whole bitches come over here with this shit? You see how they do? That's why I'm always going to keep regulating, because whole shit like that be happening. And that's that. I don't make no apologies for whole ass shit like that. I don't got to apologize to those people. They came for destruction, not for the build. Even when they think they saying something right, They are moving and appearing as agents against the Indian. Period. What did that solve? And you got our own Indian right in here telling us that she almost died. She was in the hospital 2 weeks, high fever, and all of that. But that's not good enough. That's not good enough because they don't know anybody that has actually been sick or actually have passed away, and they're being told this. I'm just trying to, you know, there's no way that we're gonna find a spot, a nice, pretty place to place these people. There is no nice place to place these people that have been fucking a direct contribution to be messing our people up. These are the descendants of the same people that was trying to rock our grandparents to sleep to. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. Black people got to solve their black problems. The Indian, we got to solve American problems. And that's just it. Ain't nobody else going to do it. Ain't nobody else going to do it. Halito,
how are you today? Great Grand Rising.
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Just wanted to let you know that I support you 100%. You are a light in the middle of the darkness, and indigenous people all around this planet have to be very grateful for the fire and the soul that you have. Don't deal too much with spirit because I believe more in our souls than the spirit, but the information that you're putting out there is 100% correct. And people are dying from this. I'm in the back. I'm on one of the front lines. I can't say exactly what I'm doing, but I am on one of the front lines. I speak to people every single day. And there is a lot of strange stuff that's going on, but people are now getting sick and they are dying. And the solutions for these kinds of problems come up way before the problems even come. And you've been talking about these problems for as long as I've been listening to you now, which has been at least about 3 years, I believe, if not longer. And, you know, people have to stop being fake indigenous, and they have to stop taking on the black persona and keeping it. You know, if we were to do what we were supposed to do before this time has come, this is 2020 now, and put ourselves in a situation as to where we could be protected against this world, we may have some sort of a leg to stand on. But right now, we're in the middle of a storm. There's not much we can do except for ourselves to coalesce, take care of one another, take care of each other as we're being bombarded with all this stuff. And then hopefully on the other side, we'll be able to come back out and see exactly what we need to do, which we need to come together as an indigenous nation all around this country. Right now, we have nothing that speaks for us as a being of people. And we're just out there, voices in the wind, being swept away. And, you know, like you said, there's a lot of fake people out there, you know? I mean, I see people out there talking about nobody's getting sick. You know, it's 5G. At this point, who the hell knows what it is? COVID-19. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's happening, but our solutions are the solutions before the problem even presents itself. And you are one of the solutions because you are presenting the problem and you're presenting the solutions before this came. And what people need to do is really be ashamed of themselves because they put themselves back into, I'm indigenous, but yet they still have the church black mindset. Ego, attitudes, I got to be the chief and the only one in charge. Nobody's taking over my stuff. Nobody wants to take over anything. The bottom line is that we want to be able to survive in an environment that is natural to us. And that is a pure, totally indigenous environment, knowing exactly who and what we are and where we come from. So, you know, anybody out there right now that is spewing anything that is negative, low vibrational, you are part of this low vibrational construct that they have put together in order for you to destroy our people, to further destroy our people, and to keep us in a mentality as to where we are stuck. And I, for one, don't want to see my children die. I don't want to see anyone in my family die. You know, we've come a long way. We're at a point now where there's a lot of changing going on this earth. And either we're going to be a part of this change or we're going to die off with the artificial race that is controlling everything right now. And just because you tend to be quote unquote black or quote unquote have that melanin inside of you doesn't mean that you may not be part of that artificial race and dealt with as well. The way that you know exactly who and what you are is the behavior and the attitude that you have inside you. And if it's not one of peace, purity, one that is really looking for love and looking to move things forward, then you're part of this low vibrational field. And I'm very disturbed with all the comments that I read when you're giving, especially today, when you're giving, presentation that you're giving today, which is very powerful, very passionate, very real, because we don't know what's happening to our people. So don't go out to, so like that girl Ebony or whoever she is. I have no idea who any of these people are. But, don't go around saying that things aren't real when you don't know exactly what you're doing. I mean, I study an awful lot. Something is happening. And our people now are getting caught up in it. The most important thing now is to be able to take care of your family members as best as possible. If you are caught up in somebody that is passing away or that has passed away, make sure that you're able to see the body. Make sure that you're able to see the toxicology report. Make sure that you're able to see the death certificate. Because one of the things that Bobby Hemmett had brought out in the 90s and the early 2000s about how much they were harvesting our people for their real melanin. And this might be something that's going on now. Don't know. That's a possibility. But the bottom line is right now, not one person who's in the indigenous community, and forget the people who consider themselves black and Afro-American, can't say a damn thing about anybody out there who is trying to push our people forward with solutions that are going to make sure that you are safe in the long run. The reason why you're not safe right now is because you did not take those steps that were necessary to keep you safe in the time of trouble. That's why a lot of those allegories are out there.
That's right.
Miss Moon is trying to build a boat. I don't care if you like the people. You don't got to like the people. Carrie Davis trying to build a boat. Don't care if you like the people or not. There's a whole bunch of people out there trying to build a boat. But now you have a lot of people over there who are trying to put up some fake wood with holes in it, and trying to stop the process from going on. Those people will not be around for long. Not going to be around for long. And not everybody's going to make it because not everybody has a soul. But I'm telling you now, the people that you are dealing with, you can tell who has a soul and who doesn't. And those people who have low vibrations, the low vibrational entities will pursue you, get into you, and then the comments that you make will be low vibrational and you'll be found out. So you better make sure you take care of your soul. This is the main solution that I have. Main solution that I have right now in the time of any kind of darkness, take care of your soul and allow what is inside of you to be able to come out, right? In the Bible, all you Christians out there, when Jesus was being tempted by the devil and the devil told him to jump off some ridge or something like that, he said, do not tempt thy God. In other words, live your life with some damn common sense, excuse my language, and do what needs to be done in order for you to stay yourself out of harm's way. And right now, we as an indigenous people, we as an indigenous beings who are not African, nothing to do with African. In fact, we were the ones who went over there as the Mayans and a whole bunch of other types of things, can't get too deep into that, who built that civilization up from the ground up. They were the hairy barbarians. But we are the target of the world for a reason. So understand that when people grace this world, we're all here for a reason. We're all here because we decided to be here at this point in time in history, serious time in history. So when you're hearing Mrs. Moon saying the things that she's saying, Phoenix Moon, Sister Moon, Mother Moon, Mrs. Powerful Moon, because when you are hearing what she's saying, she is telling you the very essence of her soul that is coming out, telling you the truth. So, if you're going to say something, check your soul before that low dimensional entity that is controlling your spirit. So your soul should be controlling your spirit. A lot of people have that low dimensional energy controlling their spirit. And this is the reason why they're out there and they can't do that. This is the reason why people are stuck, because they can't get out of their own way because their spirit has been wrapped up in a low dimensional cocoon for too long. So that's what I'm saying right now. Hopefully people will be able to great grand rising to all those people who are transitioning at this point in time. But I feel a great responsibility and all the people that are being lost, because I feel that if even if I'm doing a better job, a lot of people would be dying today. My brother died of a serious disease. I know what it's like when you're looking at somebody dying and drowning in their own fluids. This is a horrible death, people. When they started talking about ventilators, they need 20, 30, 40, a million ventilators.
Right.
You're talking about people dying a horrible death. I don't care if they're white or black.
And they're dying alone, because you can't sit up in the hospital while your mom is in ICU. You can't get in the hospital to be with your loved one. You can't. So you got these people saying, oh, they're not letting people in hospitals. Who wants to go to the hospital and see people dropping dead in the goddamn and make it extra pandemonium, right? Because what can they do? There's not going to, and then everybody's exposed, and then who's going to take care of who? They're not thinking responsibly. So, and just because it hasn't affected them, they still are trying to push the fact that nothing is going on when there's some of us that absolutely know better, right? We can't be so woke that you don't see what it is that's really happening. Okay, we're saying some part of this, there's some deception going on. Absolutely. No one is negating that. But the fact is, the problem is, there are people dropping dead right now, and this is what they're labeling it as. Now, you brought up the coroner, and this is something that I tried to explain before COVID-19, and I told them how powerful the coroner is. Why do I know who the coroner is? Because there's times I had to call the coroner to get the sheriff to act right. Yeah. So all of these things that I've been teaching, now here it is go time. And what, people can't go now? You can't go now? What was you doing when everything was good? We was tiptoeing through the tulips, yes. But when we were tiptoeing through the tulips, we were also sharpening our bows and arrows.
That's
you think
right.
we were just listening to music and enjoying all the sun? No. We was doing what we had to do in the background. So I'm not understanding why, people are being so negligent right now. Nobody, the Indian, I've always let people know, you have to expect to have the rug pulled from underneath you. It started, look, we got the Pan Fives, we got rid of the Pan Africans. They're not making no new noise. What else can they do? They can't do nothing. There's nothing that they can do. There's nothing that they could present. We've debunked everything. The Native Americans, there's nothing that they can do. We've debunked everything. And we can also prove that they are not our cousins and kinfolk that was living in Alabama, Georgia, and the other 13 colonies. We know they wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
We know they wasn't in the kings and queens colonies. We know that for a fact. They know that too. They just didn't expect us to find out. Okay, so now here it is that we have this knowledge, and now we know that with this knowledge there comes some responsibility, and there also comes some power. What are niggas doing to exercise that power? You should already be familiar with the coroner before anybody died, because he's part of how you maintain your oppression-free life. Maintenance, not just obtaining it, maintenance. How do you maintain it? Are you really practicing it? Did people know that there was 11 coroners in New York? They wasn't thinking about it. I didn't hear none of these people talking about the coroner. What questions do you have? Now, do you think the coroner, if they're saying these bodies are dropping at this alarming rate, Do you think that two particular coroners for the county of Queens, you have two coroners for maybe Richmond County, and you probably have 4 in the Bronx, maybe 4 in Manhattan or something like that. You know, they're going to be a little scattered out. I would say the bigger boroughs, probably the Bronx and Manhattan, they may have more crime, be more crime ridden, or, you know, have more deaths. I would just say that, to where their attention, they would need 4 coroners versus Queens. But I remember 12, 13 years old, right? When a brother from around our way got killed. We've been experiencing death since small children out here in New York. We've stepped over dead bodies just trying to get to the train station so we can go to the movies. You understand what I'm saying? I remember seeing my first person head get blown off, and mommy saying, okay, at the count of 3, we're going to go down these subway steps and don't look back.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding what just happened. So 12 years old, and I realized this, March 27th made the 31st year anniversary to where we went to one of our friends' funeral, right? 13 years old. We was junior high school kids. I found a newspaper article. I sent it to all my friends that I knew since I was knee-high to a duck. Do you know America's Most Wanted did a program regarding an incident that we had around our way? They never asked our parents for permission. They had us reenacting the scene and everything, where the Jamaican posse shot out the window with a game room. They had all of this done. And I'm sitting there like, damn, we was 12 and 13 years old. They never said, hey, where's your we need permission from your parents so y'all can be on America's Most Wanted. They just told us who they was. They had us out there. And then really, to think about it, this man's body stayed outside for 13 hours.
Yeah.
They've been fucking us up for a long time. So it's not the fact that we've been getting fucked up. How you been maintaining? How you been maintaining and able to compartmentalize all the shit that they deal you? That shit don't make me shrivel up and want to be a victim and make me want to fight.
And I don't blame you. And when you're asking for a solution, I'm going to tell everybody now why the universe has us all locked down in this. What you need to do, honestly, go back and listen to all of Phoenix Moon's tapings, all of her videos, everything that she put out. Listen to a whole lot of others as well. Listen to a whole lot of others as well. You want a solution, you take a listen to all of the things that she's been saying. Couple it up with a few other different people that have been putting out solutions as well. And you'll see that if we, as beings of people, as indigenous people here in North America, have followed what the real solutions are, what we're going through now may be done at a much, much more less capacity, and we would have much, much more control over us. When you come down to the civil rights movement, listen to our programs on that. When you come down to a lot of the things that are going on with the freeing of the slaves, the civil rights, all these kinds of things, listen to it, because those where the solutions were. They came from the soul, they came from the ancestors, they came from a being within inside of her to try to tell you. It's like I've been saying a long time. There's a storm coming. And when the storm is coming, you better not only have an umbrella, you better have a place to be able to sit so that you'll be able to be protected. That's the solution. Phoenix Moon videos, go back and listen to every single one of them, and you will have your solution. And then you'll say to yourself, wow, we probably wouldn't even be here right now talking about a whole bunch of our people being in jeopardy. I don't know about black people now. That's a whole nother ball game. African Americans, Jesse Jackson got them all together.
That's right.
But I'm talking about our people.
That's right.
Right? I ain't talking about people down there at the local church. Amen, hallelujah, hopping around and everything else like that. Those people are done and gone. I asked them about maybe 30 years ago, if something actually really came down that was going to destroy our people, what are we going to do? What is our fallback position? Every single church had the same exact answer. Nothing. Where's the God in that?
That's right. Right. The church won't even let people, the homeless people, stay in there and quarantine and shelter in place. Now, how come ain't nobody shoved no cameras over there and see how many homeless people out there when them churches is empty? Can't nobody be in there? Why can't they stay in there and shelter in place? They ain't got nowhere else to go.
That's
if
right.
we sheltering in place and one of us is potentially sick, we can potentially pass it to one of our family members that we're in quarantine with. What would be the difference for homeless people that have all built up the same type of immune system in the first place, right? Because they've been living in a fucked up environment, not the most sanitary conditions. But now if they're all together, they beating the elements, they're not out in the rain, right? They still staying in one place and people know where they are.
That's right.
Now, you know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is when this is lifted, they're going to be finding people that nobody even realized they was missing. They was dead, decomposing in their goddamn house. Little kids like the scene from the movie and Boys in the Hood. Want to see a dead body? Look at old man Quilles. He ain't been outside. We ain't seen him since February. What's that smell? When people could finally leave their house, you know what death smells like? Does anybody know? You can't hide that. Ain't no Febreze, ain't no nothing getting rid of that. What is people going to do? What about the aftermath? Okay, now we're going to get through this. What is people going to do? Because what I'm afraid of is sister, like this sister Anita Hurt, she was going through this with herself and her family. Now, I want to know, how do we protect her, right? How do we protect her from what has already happened to her, happened to her father, and I believe she said it happened to somebody else. Now, what's going to happen? How do we protect my god sister that just tested positive and she been in quarantine for 2 motherfucking weeks? So what is that? Anxiety. How do we make them feel better about the anxiety of them being told that they tested positive while all of these niggas is blaming it on 5G, blaming it on this, blaming it on that, and still ain't got no solutions? How do we comfort our brothers and sisters in the American Indian community that's being told that they have this shit and they waiting to be symptomatic? At this point, they asymptomatic. What do you got for these people's anxiety?
I will tell you to make sure that you try to be around them as much as possible. Maintain contact. If you can, you know, if they're isolated, try to talk to them through the wall. Try to make sure that they know that they're not alone. Make sure they're drinking a lot of hot liquids. Any kind of hot liquids, really. Hot liquids. Make sure that we're doing the best that we can to try to take care of our people. This whatever this thing is, it's going around, it's going on, this COVID-19 thing, it's taking away the ability for us to be able to interact as indigenous beings. Because we again, social, we demand type of contact in order for us to be, you know, kept alive. I mean, we are social people. So you have to make sure that they know that they are loved, that they know that they're not alone, and that they're there. You may not be able to touch them, but you have to be able, you know, make sure they have a cell phone, you know, proper charger, of course, to go with it, and you'll be able to do the video chats, right? Constant. And this is what we need to do with all of us. Include them in all different types of social media, whether it's text chat. I think texting, you can get up to 20 people, 18 to 20 people on text chat. Constantly do all kinds of social media stuff. Use what is here now in order for us to be able to get ourselves through this, because we have to get through the other side. And that alone, people having that kind of intimate conversations and stuff like that, talking about their fears and being able to move forward, getting the proper vitamins, vitamin C, zinc, hot liquids. They said that the virus stays in your throat for about 3 days before it actually goes down. So if you drink a lot of hot liquids, you'll be able to, you know, drink a lot of hot liquids, go into your stomach and have the acids kill the virus. But you have to constantly keep on doing this. So we have to just make sure that we maintain that loving environment for our people. Now, it's difficult because when they do go into the hospital and they do go into this quarantine crap, I don't like it at all. We have absolutely no way of being able to get around our people. So before they even get to the hospital stage of it, let's do everything that we can to make sure that they're drinking their hot water vitamin C. Put 3 pills in hot water and mix it up and give it to them hot, as hot as they can stand it. Let them drink it. Let them drink it. You can't ever have too much vitamin C, because the only thing vitamin C does is pee out of your body if you overload on it. Make sure that they try to get zinc. Get some niacin. Niacin is a protein part of the body. This is one of the major things that they use to help to control viruses inside of the body. Get some of those things. There's a few things that we can do to make sure that we are trying to take care of our indigenous people. Now, if we were in a situation as to where, we had a council and we had co-creation communities, things would be a lot different. We don't have that right now. What we have is our own individual selves, and we have to make sure that we know exactly who we are. So this is the reason why we cannot allow low-dimensional entities keep us in fear, keep us in anger. Allow our love to come through, and then towards the end of this, we'll be able to come through. We'll be able to get through. We may not be able to save everybody, but we want to be able to save as many people as possible. We want to be able to save as many people as possible, because it is attacking people, like you said, who already has heart problems, lung problems, people with HIV. A lot of our people out there have been affected and attacked over the years with a lot of these body degrading type diseases and viruses, whereas this virus is going to be taking advantage of it. It's called opportunist, right? And put them down there. But like you said, there's an 80% chance that you're going to be 80 and even more % chance that you will recover from this. So don't look at this as an automatic death sentence, but also don't look at this as to where somebody's got to go into isolation and it's actually really total isolation. It might be isolation so that you won't be able to touch the person, but make sure that they are attached to as much social media as positive social media. Positive. I can't stress that enough. Positive social media. Normal talking as family members and stuff like that. I remember when my brother was dying a long time ago. He said, the only thing that I want, Ronnie, he says, I just want a normal conversation. I just want to just treat me normally. Right? So people are in fear. So with that fear, being able to talk to them, social media, having somebody in Florida or having somebody in Alabama or having somebody in Memphis, being able to talk to them from around the country, all getting together, and even as friends, we're able to take care of our indigenous people. There are a lot of people out there again, because I know this right now. I'm on the front lines once again down here, and people are alone. There's a lot of people alone, and you just talked about that. We want to be able to try to reach out. And this is another thing. We need to be able to identify as many indigenous people as we can.
That's
and
right.
being able to bring them in to the fold. So then that way we know that, regardless if they're 14 years old or 105,
That's right.
nobody is alone.
That's right. And that's very important. And people should be checking on their people anyway. Don't wait until a crisis to happen to want to check on your Aunt Shirley. What's wrong with y'all? It's go time now. Now, where are the people with the solutions? And now it looks like there's some senators and some congressmen and some Democrats that these black people need to be mad at. You think they're going to hold them accountable? Hell no. But did they forget that $20 you borrowed from them back in January? Fuck no. As soon as Corona's over, they want their $20, but they'll never hold these same politicians. They'll never hold them responsible, liable, or nothing. I figured out why they call them black people. Their future's looking bleak because they ain't never going to do shit to be in control of it. They need other people to do the work for them. Sound harsh, but that's what they chalking it up to. And you can, anybody that feel like I'm lying, come with something that disputes that. Come with something to the contrary. When they took y'all seriously? When did they take black people seriously? And when they do appear to take them seriously, it's for some shit that the American Indian, that ain't even useful to the American Indian. It's just enough to keep black people quiet for a little while. Ain't enough to really satisfy or sustain them, just to keep them quiet. That don't make them feel no kind of way. That doesn't do anything. Again, there's so many things that should trigger a response to step away from victimhood. right? From being victimized all the time. There are too many triggers, too many things that lead you on to a path to make sure you want to make the pain and the oppression stop. And at this point, where these people are saying that they are in fact woke, they are proving on a regular each post, each time they open their mouth or use their fingers to do the talking for them, they show how irresponsible they are, how far they are not willing to go to find a solution to better themselves, better their people. Because you bettering yourself means that I am bettering myself. That gives me a better shot at doing something better for myself. You're leading by example. Okay, he's doing this. He's eating different. He's trying to do better, do things healthy with his body. Maybe it's going to rub off. If I'm sitting there eating a whole bunch of Little Debbies around somebody that left the Little Debbies alone, and now they sitting there munching on carrot sticks, maybe I'm going to try and bring a couple of carrots, right? Just so me and homeboy can have a conversation no more. Because when we was both eating Little Debbies, it was all good. We was laughing, fat, happy, and talking shit, right? Then he had a scare. He's unhealthy. He stops with the Little Debbies, and I want to carry on and continue because ain't nothing happened to me, right? Now I've just alienated myself from somebody that took a stand to do something better for themselves. Why don't I want to emulate that? Why don't I want to maximize results of health? Because really, to be honest, we're all born to die, and good health is merely the slowest possible the slowest possible rate of death.
That's right. All right, so I have to get back to work. Love your show. Love you. You stay at peace. Much blessings to your family. Please let everybody be safe. My condolences to your losses with your friend. And people, please take this time, go back, listen to Phoenix's information. The solution's all in there. And when we come out of this, may the universe give us a mindset to be able to do what needs to be done in order for us to be able to be protected, because this ain't over yet. The next thing that's coming, we have a serious water and food shortage problem getting ready to happen. They ain't talking about that either, as they're trying to condition us to go into a cashless society. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, right? And the key word here is that they had I've been telling people about this about 2020 and about this World ID system going into effect in October. Well, Trump has put a postponement on that. This may give us a little bit more time to be able to get ourselves together, because the universe is watching. The universe is watching. I love you, Phoenix Moon. People, stay positive. Don't let those low vibration energies get you.
Shifting that energy. You just brought us back to exactly where we needed to be. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much.
Great Grand Rising. Take care.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm talking, Anaya, I'm talking to anybody. I dropped that link in there for anybody, honey. Anybody that feels some type of way, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, join the link. But all the causing confusion and hurt shit going on in the chat, it's not going to go. I'm asking my admins, get them the fuck out of there. If they ain't got nothing to say, if they got a lot to say, the link is available. Let them get on here and say what they need to say, shoot their shot. Right? But all the arguing and the other crazy, confusing shit in the chat, get them the fuck out. We trying to find solutions, not fucking stupidity. I don't got the kind of time. I'm not going to pussyfoot around with none of them. I don't give a fuck. Get them out of here. You want to talk? Grab the link, be an adult, let's fucking talk. If not, get the fuck from around and go around there and listen to somebody who want to hear that crazy shit that want to cry with you. We ain't crying. We trying to fucking fix this shit up. All that crying with the baby gonna do. So, anyway, look at this girl. Okay, well, who are you? Anaya, do you think somebody care? I cared a minute ago. Report whoever, honey. Go on, boo. Look at this shit. These immature ass people. They ain't coming here for solutions. So she just sat here and did all that shit for nothing. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Yeah, the ID change. These things are occurring. People did nothing about it, right? They did nothing about it, and now this is gonna be just new reasons to just keep crying. Just new reasons to keep fucking crying, and this is the problem. This is the fucking problem. You know? So we're gonna have to find out what the solutions are. I don't know, American, Amerique, I don't know. Ebony, honey, get on the live or get out the chat, baby. That's just where I'm at with you. Get on the live or get out the chat. We'll boot you every fucking time. If you're not gonna talk, honey, get the fuck out of here. So now back to the fucking solutions. This is the shit that Ebony, Knowledge, and Anaya, Kurt, and Black Mamba are trying to fucking distract you from. They ain't I dropped this link 1,000 times. They're not here to do anything but distract you. None of them won't get on the link. Boot that bitch out. Get out of here, Ebony. I'm done with you. I don't want to be nice. Boot her ass out. Get her ass out. Fuck them. I don't care. I ain't playing with none of these people. Carlito, beautiful sister. How are you?
I'm great, beloved. How's everybody doing?
Oh, we are well. I'm better now. So I'll tell you, your voice just makes me feel sober. Just brought me down 1,000. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, I appreciate you too, Phoenix and family. I just came on. I didn't come in the beginning, so I only heard Waldo speaking about some solutions on what you can do as far as protecting yourself from the situation that we're in right now. And I just wanted to add some things that I'm doing. And, you know, I live in New York. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and I have a smaller apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. I have 2 kids and my husband. And what we started doing was growing plants inside of our apartment. And we and it's real simple. I've done some tutorials. Maybe I need to do some here on YouTube, but I've done them on Facebook from lettuce, scallion. You just have the fresh lettuce. You can just cut the bottom part of the letters, and you can just put it in some water for a couple of days, change it every couple of days, and then you can replant it into dirt. Now, if you have the seeds of lettuce, then you can also just get some seed soil, like from Lowe's, Home Depot, or whatever, and you can put some seeds on top of the soil and just cover it with a thin layer, and you can grow the lettuce right there in your house. The main thing when it comes to growing inside the house is that you want to make sure that you have good sunlight and keep it watered and moist. So those are some of the things that we're doing. And because, you know what, they say that we're sheltered in, but because we're sheltered in, that doesn't mean you can't get out. I'm outside in the shared community space in the yard. I don't have my own backyard, but you should get out and get some fresh air. Now, when you get out, you want to make sure that you are being safe. You know, I'm in the backyard by myself, so there's no one back here with me. I kind of tend to try to come out here early in the morning, especially if the sun is shining, and try to put my feet in some soil. You know, the reason I learned from Katie in the Arch Degree that we as melanated people don't have enough sun. And we have to make sure that we get in the sun at least an hour. If you can do it longer, fine, a day. It's best at sunrise and at sunset, he says. But if you can't get it while you can get it. And what happens when you take your shoes off and put your feet in the soil or the grass, it grounds you. You get the ions from the sun that hits the soil helps your body. I don't know the scientific way to say it, but that's what he recommends. And he's got a lot of great information on how you can take care of your body. Some of the other things that you can do to take care of your body and protect yourself and your family is make sure you have, like he said, Waldo said, take vitamin C. You can also take, I drink elderberry tea, and that's supposed to be high in antioxidants. And eat, if you have access to it, eat some fresh fruit, anything in the berry family, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and so forth. And drink plenty of water. I mean, we don't get enough water. They drink a gallon of water. They recommend drinking at least a gallon of water a day. So make sure you're drinking enough water to keep yourself hydrated. And that's pretty much it that I wanted to say. Phoenix, if you want to see the plants that I've done, I could show you. If you've got a moment, I can go into the house and show you what I've done, so you can kind of get a feel of what it looks like.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, what it actually looks like. But there are many people doing various different things to boost their immune system. And the other thing is, like, when you brush your teeth in the morning, you can make sure you gargle at every brush, because the gargling helps to keep your throat clean, and that is where the where it starts when we get cold. And you can just kind of combat things like that, and that helps to get the mucus out, because you can spit the gargle, spit the salt and water out. Yeah, you can use salt and water or whatever you have to do it. So I'm inside. Let me show you. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys. Let's see, how do I do that? Okay.
See how quiet it got? That means no.
I had to turn the camera. Oh, flip camera. Okay. So these are so what I did was, hopefully you guys can see that. Let me turn the light on. So these are lettuce. This is celery. And then this one is bok choy. So what you do is just take, you cut the lettuce off from the bottom, and you can still eat, like when you buy the lettuce from the store, you can still eat the top part of the lettuce. But this part, sometimes that we throw away, you can just put it in water and it can begin to grow. And that's like a quick and fairly easy way to grow lettuce. And some of these other vegetables that I have here. Now, I also did the same thing with scallions. You can buy the scallions, and you can do the same thing, put them in water. And then about a week or so later, you can just have the scallions growing right here in the dirt. And I just recycle these strawberry containers. They have holes in the bottom. You can, where they have drainage, because you want to make sure things that you're planting have some drainage so that they can breathe and you don't smother the roots. So it's, these are pretty simple things. I started thinking about being sustainable, because we don't know how or where the situation is going to bring us. But I said, let me start to grow some things in the house. And I heard from Chief Warhorse. She said, everything that we eat, you want to make sure that you have seeds. You save your seeds, like save your seeds from green peppers, and anything that you eat that has seeds, and start saving those, because you can use those as rations as you can begin to plant now for the fall and the winter seasons. So it's a good time to start. And oh wow. And the other day I did, let me show you these over here. So these ones right here are tomatoes. So what I did was, these are actually done from seeds. So I got the tomato seeds, and you put like about 3 tomato seeds in the container. This is seeded dirt. You use that for planting with seeds. And this has been, gosh, I don't even think it's been a whole week yet. And you can already start to see the leaves starting to sprout. And when it gets big enough, then you can actually replant it into a bigger pot. So you put 3 in there so that in case one of the seeds doesn't grow, whatever, you have a few others to back up so you don't have to restart the process. Now, they talk about when you do seeds, you should put the water, don't water it from the top, put the water down here, and they automatically, because there's drainage at the bottom of the pot, it automatically sucks up the water into the so that the seed and the soil can have it. So I did two kinds. I did one with seeds, and I did also one with cutting the fresh tomato in a sliced tomato, and then I covered it lightly with dirt, and that one is growing up as well. So that's a great way to use your fresh tomato. You take a slice, put it in some soil, put a thin layer of dirt over it, and that will help you grow it. And then you can also label it. It's good to label it and date it so you can keep a track on how long it takes to do it as well. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was some ginger. So you can, if you have fresh ginger, you can soak it in water and for one day. Then the next day you cut the ginger and the nodes. These are considered the nodes. This is where the where you'll see it starts to grow. So those are just some simple starter things that you can do in your house while you're going through this season, as far as having rations so that you can feed yourself and your family. And even so, you can like I didn't grow these from scratch, but I bought some parsley, sage, rosemary, and peppermint. We like to drink a lot of peppermint tea here as well. And then you can just put them I have them in the window where it gets a lot of sun and it gets a lot of water. So you can certainly do those things to kind of prepare yourself as we're moving forward through this process. So back to you, Phoenix. Thank you.
Listen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. People in the chat are really excited. Thank you for sharing that beautiful outlook on what you were able to do inside your apartment in Brooklyn. Thank you. And you inspired actually Saved and Sanctified. I was talking about our conversation, and that is what got saved and sanctified on the show when we were talking about gardening last time. And I was like, shout out to Sister Celestine. And you weren't even listening at the time. And after we had talked, I spoke with you and your husband the day before, and I was just like, wow, sister's growing her things. I was so excited for you. And I shared, I didn't say your name or anything, but then but I was so excited. I started talking about, sister's growing stuff for her apartment. Like there's really no excuse, we can do this and that. And then Saved and Sanctified was actually watching, and that's how he got on. But you were definitely the inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
So
can I say one more thing?
Yes.
When it comes to because I also work with different stones and stuff like that, and people are concerned about the 5G. And when it comes to 5G, you want to make sure if you have any kind of stones, like I use crystal. On the back of my phone, I have something, they call it a diode or diode. I think it's DIOD. I'm not sure if the correct spelling, but what it does is it absorbs the negative radiation from the cell phone. In our house, we have crystals, clear crystals by our computers, laptop computers, any kind of apparatus that you're using, you want to have something to kind of absorb the negative energy. Some of the other recommendations as far as stones to absorb negative energy are pretty much any of the black stones. So the black stones would be shungite, SHUNGITE. And shungite is supposed to be high up on absorbing the negative energy that comes from the radiation from those apparatuses. Then you have tourmaline. You can have that, and if you don't have them, you can get them, because I ordered some of mine from Amazon. You can get them right from Amazon. Just punch in EMF protection. And you can get any of those things. Just make sure you have it, especially like if you've got kids playing, kids are on the phone, the cell phones, and playing all different kind of games on these laptops and things like that. So you want to definitely make sure yourself is protected, in addition to keeping up your immune system system. So those are the things that you can do. You can wear it on your body. You can put it in your pocket. Even someone even suggested, like, if you have to protect your womb area, you can do like a waist bead of any of those things, beaded stuff to put around your waist on a string. So that's simple and easy to do. And I'm probably going to be teaching some jewelry making classes, probably on Facebook, so that people can actually see what you can do in order to protect yourself from the EMF. And back to you, Phoenix.
That's
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Thank you so much, Sister Celestine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm going to sign out.
Okay,
Go back onto the live.
you take care. Buck, what's happening, beloved? How are you?
What's up, boo?
Hi, everything's healthy. Trying to maintain, beloved. Trying to maintain.
Well, I just wanted to call in and say, hey, I'm sorry we missed you last week. I got a couple of ladies here that drove over from Atlanta. The lady that just showed how to grow the vegetables in her apartment.
Yes, right on.
She should be given a class weekly. That's how we should start educating ourselves with people like her.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, and it's a cool. I mean, so you asking for solutions. So I just want to give a couple before I get off because I don't want to waste your time. What the sister was doing, teaching about the fruit and stuff, how to grow vegetables. If we can teach ourselves, we could shut down a whole education system. Because whatever they do, we're going to have to make a move on the chessboard. And that's where we're at now. Everything these people say, we believe. And they be lying right in our face. And I would suggest people start talking to all the nurses you can. Because nurses are practical and they don't really give you no bullshit. Because they're trying to lock us down and we're going to walk right into it. Because we don't think for ourselves. We have to do that. We have to start thinking for ourselves. And that's the main thing I want to talk about. Homegirl doing the food in her house. And how the classes she said she's going to do. That's the stuff we have to do. We can't keep taking orders from these people, man. They got us too messed up. And one more thing about all these black folks that supposed to have the coronavirus. This is what I mean, how we have to start thinking. We have to start thinking. Are all the black people in all the other countries, are they the majority of people who came with coronavirus? Think about that.
That's right.
Are all the people in all these other countries, black people, are they sick? No. Start thinking, guys. Love you, Phoenix. I'm going to talk to you soon.
Love you more, beloved. Thank you so much. You take care. Keep well, beloved. Keep well. So, Sister Celestine, she's so dope. I love her. I speak to her and her husband in real life. They are super dope people. And her energy, she just calms me down. You know how people have that honest and loving spirit, and she just does that for me. I listen to her, and she just has a voice of reassurance, kind of like, like everything's gonna be all right, and I really appreciate her. Thank her so much for what she's been able to transform in her own home. So that shows that we don't have any excuses. We're gonna run up out of just excuses, and hopefully we will be filled with solutions. This is what we are looking to do. Again, I want to give a grand shout out to the ancestors to receive my friend William Blow. Go be with your sister now, beloved. You was missing her anyway. Shout out to his wife Farrah and their son Liam and his daughter Keisha. I'll be checking on everybody when I'm able to travel up there when this is lifted. I'll come see those people before I leave to go back down south. But my heart is with everybody. Again, people that have been directly affected, just take notes. Write down the way you were treated in the hospital. Write down everything. The time you spoke to your doctor, minute by minute. You have to keep a journal, keep a diary, keep a log of how you were being treated, or the lack of treatment that you received. You don't want to let anger, anxiety, and disparity be what rules you, and you blow the compensation that you deserve, right? There's no price tag on this, but if the government, if the hospitals, if there are people that are responsible for harming or injuring you, you got to have the right shit in order to make it stick. You want somebody to pay for it. We have to stop allowing people to just do whatever it is that they think they can do. For some reason, there is a group of people that is okay for. It is okay with them. It's been okay with them for 300, 400, 500 years, way before we got here. And then there's us. It is not okay with us. We are not looking forward to other generations, future generations, to being oppressed in their own land and being taught to just handle it. Just tough, stay tough. And just keep getting your ass kicked. There's nothing you can do. The white man's the big bad wolf. And, those things because that is what the program is like. And now we're out here in this deep fucking water and don't nobody want to take accountability for the lack of things that they taught us, the things we had to find out on our own. And a lot of people didn't even want to give us the ability to search for ourselves after we've already been through these different types of traumas, right? So shout out to the ones that actually have people to support them and work with them going through these different transitions, these different changes. We're all going to have them. They're not all going to happen at the same time. And hopefully all of these changes that we are now going through in this particular age are going to be the positive ones that we need to help bring forward good fruit. We've been producing average to nothing. And we are the most exceptional people on the planet. I need people to not only just understand that, but you need to believe that. You could tell me all day, but I don't believe a lot of people because of the way that you act. You have an indigenous mouth, an Indian mouth, but you have a Black people heart full of despair, no solutions, and problematic, and waiting for someone to come and do something for them. We got to get out of that. We have to take accountability. We are responsible to keep our own apartments clean, to keep our own houses clean. Nobody is looking for any of these people to come in and do no housework in their house. Nobody's looking for Donald Trump to come and do a Regina Steamer carpet cleaner in their motherfucking crib, right? Why would you expect a stranger to have solutions to problems that you haven't been able to fully even explain? Again, grouping everybody up, lumping everybody up in the pool. I'm going to tell y'all this. Whatever's going on, if you in your mind, American Indians, if you in your mind for 1 second think that you're going to go a day without fucking with grandma, you might as well stand your ass back in the Black line. You might as well go back over there. Because you're going to get those Black results. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of them seem to be doing very well. Even though they're doing very well, there's always going to be against the Indian. Keep that shit in mind. Keep that shit in mind. When you want to group everybody up together, think about what it is that you're giving away. A good brother says to me, got to be more pros than cons. Right? Weigh it out. Because if it's more cons to it, you better throw the shit away. And I'm going to tell you, just throw the shit away because it ain't never worked. You can't prove that none of this shit worked that way. And we ain't done nothing as a group of Indians because everybody wants to go back to Black. You ain't done nothing as no Indians. We got the Civil Rights Act, and niggas, less than 2 years later, by 1970, these motherfuckers was back to Black. You forgot about being Indian. Now we trying to figure out, where did the Indian go? I know that's right, Damon Taylor. Every disaster isn't a disaster for those who are prepared. The blizzard is a windfall for those who sell coats. Damn, that's profound. Absolutely profound statement. Why we ain't all willy-nilly? Niggas been prepared. Grandpa used to say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That is, in fact, true. That is, in fact, true. T. Uli says, my granny says, if the bad outweighs the good, then you know what to do. Granny's a wise woman, T. Wise, wise woman. That is the absolute truth. So, beloveds, I've been on here for a long time, like these Nuffin Muffins been. We had a good build, though. I'm glad you guys came through. I'm glad y'all came around. Again, got to stay healthy. And listen, stop perpetuating all this crazy shit. Because what we gonna have to do is be ready, game ready. Because there's some people that have been affected. There's some people that are fucked up. Our brother, I can't mention his name yet until he gives me the go ahead. But he's been in our community. He's always supported every last one of us. He supported every last one of us. And he's hooked up to machines and shit right now. Right? See, when you mean something to me, I don't just act like you only mean something to me on social media, motherfucker. I got a way to get in touch with you. And when I think about you, I let you know that I'm thinking about you. I don't want nothing. You ain't got to call me back. You cross my motherfucking mind. Let me send that out there. In case, because sometimes it's a motherfucker feeling like don't nobody care. That's not true. That's not true. But what I've learned is how short life is. I don't wait and let time keep going on. Oh, I forgot to call uncle. 3 days go by. That 4th day, I don't give a fuck what it is that I'm doing. If I don't say something, I just want him to know that I was thinking about him, and I'll send that motherfucking phone call. Even if he can't talk to me, he sees that I called. He knows that I was thinking about him. When he gets a moment, he'll call me back. And we'll both be on the same page knowing that we was thinking about each other. But the selfish part is the selfless part is not letting so much time fucking go by and you don't check on your motherfuckers. Imagine how many motherfuckers you know that you ain't heard from. You don't know if they checked out dead in their apartments from whatever this hoax is. You don't even know. It's niggas right now talking this shit that ain't reached out to their own fucking peoples, yo. Now, even if you full of shit, now would be a good time for the deadbeat dads to try and get close to their children. Niggas won't even use a tragic situation to their advantage. They'll use it to manipulate and do wrongdoing, but they won't even use it to do good. Solutionless niggas. Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. I fucked up when I was younger. Now be a good time to try and make a good relationship with my daughter. She over there with them kids. Let me see if she got some. I know she don't want to hear from me. I missed the 10th grade. I ain't seen her since she was 10. Now would be a good fucking time to reach out. Damn, I've been yelling, mad at my brother. That nigga owe me $15 since 97. I ain't spoke to this nigga. I don't even know where he live at now. He ain't been in the family reunion. Now be a good fucking time to reach out. Let that shit go. At the end of the day, those gonna be the people that fucking count. Those the ones that count. And when you're doing what you're supposed to do, this is how we all link up and we can realize who we are to each other. Now the stakes is a little higher now. I realize the few of y'all niggas is my grandmother's great-great-grandmother's grandkids too. Now I have to figure out how to incorporate you into my life because now you are my family. That comes with some benefits. Comes with a few headaches too, but don't all families? But it's the kind that if we all had to throw all of our problems in a pile, we go grab our shit back. We're gonna grab our shit back because there's some motherfuckers that's way more dysfunctional. You better work with your tribe. You're going to need them regardless of how you feel. The hardest people to impress is the motherfuckers that known you all your goddamn life. Not no shit, you know, you could just dazzle a nigga with dalliance on the internet. Christina Carter did it for 5, 6, 7 years in the Pan-African community. She done stole her cousin's pictures of a beautiful chocolate cousin, had a whole personality, was talking to niggas on the internet and everything, didn't even know she was a whole catfish. Remember her? See, we learn these lessons. This has happened in this digital age. That wasn't that long ago. You notice Garfield ain't said shit to me since that Christina Carter shit. What can he really say? We've killed every argument. So now what's happened is the Indians want to pick fights with other Indians. Look at these niggas with the black attitude. Now that we done fucked all the Pan Fides up, we done fucked all of the natives that been talking all this shit to us. Now the Indians want to beat up on the women. Look at it. They still in warrior mode, but they forgot they supposed to be hugging and loving on us and shit. Nah, these niggas want to put a fucking spear through our chest. They let that other nigga walk by, the one with all the mouth talking shit. He'd rather just, take his spear and bust the chick upside her head. That'll make him feel more like a man. And them white people say something to him, he ain't got nothing to say, but he looking for a sister to put an elbow in her motherfucking neck. He want to do to her what he can't do to his real oppressor. Then make her feel like she's the motherfucking oppressor. The type of niggas our daddy warned us about. This why I call them niggas out. I didn't grow up with them type of niggas, and you ain't gonna make me get used to them bitch ass niggas. My brother's a good man. My son's a good man. My nephew's a good man. My uncle's a good man. Not gonna get me to agree all these niggas ain't shit. But what I am gonna say is, please, can we start looking at the men that emulate those positive images? Use that. Don't use the nigga that broke your heart. Bitch, you chose that nigga too. Everybody had an opportunity to scrutinize. We all got some correction coming, one way or another. My daddy be like, baby, damn, you got to stop cursing so much. You ain't got to cuss so much. You ain't got to cuss so much. I know you get that from your mama, but you ain't got to cuss so much. And I'll be like, oh, you right, Dad. I'm going to try and cut the shit out. Right? We want to make sure that we doing what's right here, yo. We want to make sure we doing what's right. But if you can't work it from the inside, I get along with my siblings. I get along with my mom. I love my dad. I love them. I love my children. I put myself through some strange situations just to make sure that I was able to really protect them. Because when them white people came, I couldn't protect them. That shit did something to me. It didn't make me stay stuck in victimhood. It made me want victory. It made me want a victory lap. These suckers ain't got nothing new on me. How the last motherfucker on the planet, what the fuck he got? What tricks he got? No. Oh, shit. You mean these motherfuckers wrote this law to protect me against them? Oh, shit. I paid this lawyer $100 grand. That nigga ain't never showed me where I could find the self-help. He took my money and they still fucked me up. God damn it. They all together. Figure that shit out. Now what? How many offers has these niggas got? I'm sure, these niggas act like Tommy Buns and Belly, like somebody hired them to kill the minister. Remember that, right? See, niggas will skip past that. That's how these niggas act. Fuck you, Moon. Drop the link in there. They came in here to distract. Fuck you, Moon. We sick of you. We sick of you. I dropped the link like, hey, baby, come tell me how sick are you? Come show me how sick you are. Drop the link. They ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. These niggas is soft. The Pan-Fods is soft. They ain't got nothing for them Africans they say they love. The natives, soft. Soft. They chose to be federally regulated. Meanwhile, they using our grandma and grandpas to do it. Because the Negro, right? They all the same sandwich. Because the Negro thought that he was a Pan-African, so he disregarded his grandma anyway. Now they mad. We asked the question, have you ever heard you had Indian in your family? Why, yes, I did. Okay, well, where'd the Indian go? Got to be one of the most profound motherfucking questions of the decade, at least for sure. Where did the Indian go? Huh? You're going to spend the next 15 years trying to make your 50, your 80-year-old auntie and uncle remember that they Indian. You think you got time for all these fucking internet trolls and shit like that? You really can't be digging in on your family if you ain't having no fights with your family over this shit. No fights with them? They don't take you fucking seriously. They don't take you seriously. But after a while, when they see how persistent you are, 2 years went by. He's still saying this shit. He's still saying we Indian. 3 years went by. Oh my God, did you see that record that Billy pulled up with our grandfather John? And look at how many Johns we had in the family. Now they're talking about your work. They still talking shit about you, but they can't knock your work. When you come around, they don't want to hear what John got to say. They act like they don't, but when John leave, they be like, hey, oh, look at what happened. This letter came from the school, and they saying this and this and that. Oh, somebody see what John would say. What did John say about it? Now they want to talk to John. You wouldn't hear John when he was kicking all the fly shit in your ear. But now you're having your own problems. Now you want Johnny back. That's how your family going to do you. You got to be willing to go through that shit. Fuck all this internet shit. Your family going to put you through the most. They the only ones that can really hurt you. These fucking strangers on the internet can't. You arguing with your cousin that's older than you and knew grandma and grandpa longer than you did, and they still trying to black your ass out, and you got proof. 200 years, 100 years, 50 years ago, bitch, they was saying they was Indian. I don't care. We black. Your ass from Africa, like it or not. Those are the ones that fucking get on your nerves and make you cry. You think fucking Tony made me fucking cry? Being a douchebag? You think Dane Calloway talking about, oh, I'm gonna finish her channel? You think that shit made me motherfucking, I didn't lose a bit of motherfucking sleep. I ain't drop a fucking pound. My cousins, them two motherfuckers that can't stop saying black, if they was gonna put it on their census, yes, that shit kept me up. Not these motherfucker Phoenix Moon. She don't know what she talking about. Why she keep showing her 10th great grandfather? Why she keep showing? First of all, motherfuckers, I'll show them 10th great grandfathers because they limited us and said we can't go past 1870. They all slaves. They all slaves. They all slaves. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. It wasn't all slaves. That's still going back to that narrative, right? Because it has to make sense. Because the Bible told the Israelites that they was going to be the perpetual slaves. So let me ask a question. Do the Israelites ever see an ending in this? No. When the ending comes, it's final. It's finished. The Most High. And only was the 144,000. Nigga, they done canceled out a lot of motherfucking people. They done canceled a lot of people. 144,000? All of this, nigga, you giving up smoking weed and having a good time and all this other shit just to be hope that you, or when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. I never knew niggas was fighting the whole time to be a part of 144,000. Is that it? Oh, shit. It's not enough. Not enough. We got to figure something out. There's some practical shit in there, but you got to use what's good. And what's good in that motherfucker is it tells you in the book of Numbers to do the goddamn census. Did you get that? Did you realize that the Pharisees and the Sadducees and all the motherfuckers was political bodies? Did you see Jesus handling them niggas in this conversation? He didn't say shit incriminating. Are you the son of God? Oh, man, is that who you saying I am this time? Last time I came here, you had Christ, comma, last name Christ, comma, Jesus. Nigga, I'm fucking Yahushua, the son of motherfucking Joseph. You calling me the son of God. Is that who you say I am this time? That nigga ain't never get him no motherfucking direct answer. How come these niggas is in court talk about the Most High gonna punish you? White man, Esau, Chala Esau. That's what they'll use. They'll believe that shit and then fucking spend a lot of time trying to convince you that that's a fucking fact. Huh? Ain't that the truth, Jay McWill? You ain't lying with that. Don't get too caught up. You ain't lying with that. But at least you know, the motherfuckers that could give you a kidney, I'd rather deal with them than these motherfucking strangers. You know what I'm saying? Dumbasses that get in this chat got all this shit to pop, but don't want to get on the fucking link and chop it up like grown folks, right? That shit crazy. At the end of the day, though, our people don't despair. The Indian ain't got nothing to worry about. We just got to worry about staying healthy. And who asked to kick when all of this shit is done? So at the point where you're staying prepared, where you already standing in your stead, you ain't got to move around looking for a flashlight when the shit get crazy. You ain't got to do too much moving around. The Indians should be standing fucking still, looking at everybody else move funny because they running out of moves. Do you understand that? And they all gonna have to come through the Indian. Black people can't run the American Indian Party. White people can't speak for the American Indian Party. Foreigners can't speak for the American Indian Party. So there's that. If your ass think you from somewhere else, if you can, whether you can prove it or not, you are excluded. You took yourself off the land. That's your choice. I ain't gonna fight you motherfuckers with your choices, but I'm home already, and you're not gonna run me up out my hood. Because that's what I feel like black people are doing. You are fucking shutting me out from being who the fuck I am because I look similar to you, but you don't have half the fucking history in this land and ties to this land as I do. But yet you get a fucking education and I get fucking Popeye's chicken opening up soon in the liquor store in my neighborhood. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Listen to some fucking pilgrim talk about, but I love black people. I grew up with the black African Americans. I grew up with the African Americans. So I just want to inform you, shout out to you African Americans. Nigga, say African Americans 7 times in 3 minutes. That pilgrim trying to convince you he give a fuck. He using your ass to further his cause. And the niggas will go for it. That happened yesterday. Niggas was loving, donating to this white man cause who said the only reason why he put this book together is because of what they did to the people in China. He was talking about Chinese human rights. Then got on there, told niggas he's from Virginia and DC, got raised around black African Americans. Right. That shit went over niggas' heads. Is you woke or is you sleeping? Huh? Nothing wrong with spirituality, but that organized religion shit gonna fuck y'all up every goddamn time. If you can't pull out a Bible verse right now that'll tell you what to do or spark some sort of emotion to show you, guide you to a law that says that 5G tower that you're mad at can't be there within X amount of feet of this. Oh, why ain't your Bible lead you to the truth? Bible said you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Why y'all niggas still feel like they gotta enslave us? You lying to me. I can't believe it. If you really believed it, I want to bump into the people that's so on the Bible, ain't nothing you could tell them to the point where there's nothing. Oh no, you just got like I don't know what to tell them. But I want them to stop telling me bullshit. Because when I ask a question, you are telling me to put everything that I got in a story that you was told that you don't even fully believe in. How fair is that? How fair is that? Oh, this COVID got me scared, but God gonna fix it. Which one is it, bitch? Is God gonna fix it or COVID got you scared? The truth of the matter is COVID got you scared. You don't know if God gonna fix shit. You don't know shit. But it makes you feel good to say that you do so you can have a reason not to be active in freeing up your motherfucking self. Let's talk about it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Your church ain't open. Your church ain't open now. Ain't them homeless people that they ain't got nowhere to go. They not even letting them in the shelters. A lot of the rehabs is closed and all of that. So it's people just out there. Oh, you friendly fucking kumbaya niggas. Keep your door open. Don't unlock that shit. Let the random motherfucking people who ain't got nowhere to go on the street come in and enjoy the use of your home and put their fucking bedbug ridden ass all over your goddamn couch with their feet up on your coffee table. Make them feel at home. The same way you want us to make us feel, these foreigners feel at home. Meanwhile, we're home and can't feel at home because we got all this interference. And you want me to make everybody else that's not from here to feel fucking comfortable. You see how that shit work? That shit work? How can you reduce the creator of everything to one book? Good question. Good question. That's right. That's right. I bet you there's people Sister Roberta, somewhere in Florida, USA. She been dead in that house from whatever they saying is COVID-19 for 2 weeks. She missed that online service. They ain't got no ties. I bet you they sending letters to her. Don't even know she dead. Sister, is everything all right? We noticed that you didn't make your tithing payments. 10%. Your 10%, sister, hasn't been paid. Now, keep in mind, during these crises, good sister Bertha, the Lord shall provide. You hear that 10% over, and when the church is open, we're going to make sure we have a fish fry in your name. Fuck out of here. Niggas is crazy. We're going to get it together. Got a lot of fronts to protect. Got to protect the people right here. It's necessary that I'm here. I kind of was upset that I got stuck in New York, and I looked at it that way, but at the end of the day, this is where I'm supposed to be. There's no solution for anything any cooties that I could have bought from the airport and transferred that shit to my family. There's no way I would forgive myself. I'm just saying, I can't, I don't believe it's a hoax. I don't believe in this corona shit. Okay, well, that still don't make me want to be irresponsible when it comes to others. Right? So it's about lessening the fear. And the fear is that they made everybody in New York is sick and fucked up. Right? Just how they fear-mongered everybody, said everybody in Atlanta got AIDS, right? You see how they did that? See how they did that? Now, people don't scared to fuck people from Atlanta. And then these motherfuckers scared to let people from New York and they stay. Fear, fear, fear. They made somebody scared to bust a move. Free niggas don't move like that. So yes, I talk about being free all the time. But do I feel a bit enslaved? Yes. Can I blame the government? Nah, to an extent. And at the point where I do want to blame the government, I got to have the shit from A to Z. Meticulously lined up and carefully worded so that I don't lose. So, that's that. Call my sister, my other sister, make sure she good. Shout out to my twin. It was very difficult being away from you on our birthday, but I promise you, I've been busting this garlic down. Everything you've been telling me to do. I'm taking the honey every day, the cinnamon, the garlic. I'm doing it. And sometimes I got to make it into a smoothie, but you can ask them. I've been doing it every day. I'm doing it every day. Now I got to get back into the exercise again. I haven't been exercising, and maybe that's kind of making things a little high-strung too. We're going to fix it all, though. We're going to fix it all. We're going to fix it all. I'm so glad y'all was around. I'm glad y'all was here. Thank you for sitting down and kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this shit together. Again, the solution people, if you're sending me these friend requests on these social media platforms, you might as well send me a note, right? One nigga that I thought was cool, and he is absolutely the opposite of that. So my trust level is I don't got time to be playing, right? I don't got time to be playing. These niggas been spending cash money, thinking of all sorts of creative ways to fuck Phoenix Moon up, not fix the Indian problem or even fix a problem for themselves. They've invested a lot of fucking time and shit in trying to derail me that they have completely forgot about themselves. That's something I will never fucking do. These motherfuckers ain't coming before my family. They ain't coming before my motherfucking family. They first and foremost. And everybody fucking knows that. And anybody that got that shit twisted, I'm going to have to send them a reminder. Right? Dealing with the solutions. We want to work with the people with the solutions. I don't really give a fuck about these problems. Those are so familiar. Everybody's familiar with the problems. But I'm good with the solutions. We need to expand our think tank. And the reason why I say that is because there are other projects that we are working on in the background that will require some of the people that normally in this specific think tank, their time is now tied up with other assignments and tasks and stuff like that. So the things still have to go on in the background. What's happening is we have our own form of government, whether or not these niggas know it. We done already established this shit right in front of everybody's noses. A whole hierarchy in the way things are supposed to go. And people are going to be appointed to these positions, and everybody will be privy to it soon enough. Good thing we kept some secrets, because these niggas on top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Niggas be trying to steal the spicy meatball. Niggas be trying to steal. So, you know, let them fumble around and do their little Helen Keller shit, feeling around in the dark. Right? You know, on their Helen Keller shit. Let them stay there. Let them stay there. Ain't that the truth, Manny? That's not a lie. That's so sad. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. But you know, like I was saying, some good things going on in the background. And we're going to be extra quiet, you know. And we're going to be extra quiet because now everybody's favorites, they're going to have to fish for content. Because we're not posting. I'm not posting anymore. I'm not putting out none of those. They got to go dig into the crates and fuck with all my old shit, right? Which they've been doing. But they're going to have to go back. Meanwhile, we going forward. Moves is getting made. Shit is straightened in the background. See, what's going to happen is these niggas going to try and make moves, and then everything in their past that they tried to hide is going to come out at the wrong time, right? When meanwhile, the folks that I'm working with straightened everything out in their internal so that when it's time to bust out, ain't nothing in the way. Ain't nothing in the way. Nothing's in the way now. Ain't no surprises. And sometimes that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all better get this shit together. You saying it's a hoax? Bitch, have a motherfucking solution. Have a motherfucking solution. Oh, this 5G shit's a hoax, bitch. What's real then? Tell us what's real. What's the solution? No, not only don't just tell us what's real, because you saying ain't nothing happening. Like, we don't know dead people. Like, we don't know people dying, people that's fighting for their life right now, people that couldn't talk 2 weeks ago in the last 2 weeks because they was intubated, right? And hooked up to respirators. So now the people that I know that have recovered, I'm going to have them around. But it ain't to parade them on no goddamn internet. It's because I know them and I love them. And I got to spend time with them regardless because they are part of my life. That would sadly be missed if something happened in the event that they're telling them that they have COVID. If you have it in your body when you die, maybe that's not the reason why you're actually dead, but that is going there so that they can know, because there's still testing that's going to have to be done. Still going to be testing that has to be done this way so that they can eliminate what they know to not be accurate. Right now, it's too skewed and all over the place. Nobody knows how the first nigga caught chickenpox. We just know that everybody had it. But they started putting people in the room together. When one kid had the chickenpox, oh, we going on over to your Aunt Margaret's house because your cousins and them got chickenpox. Y'all might as well all have it together. That's how they used to think, right? Didn't they all put all the kids with the chickenpox in the same fucking room? Because they said we could never get it again, right? Took some studying for them to come to that understanding. But it was best for us to get it as children because the adult version of the chickenpox is shingles and it's deadly. Now, you think they put in nigga died from the motherfucking chickenpox on the birth certificate? No, but the fact of the matter is if they died from shingles, that's there. Do it matter if they had cancer or a pre-existing condition if the shingles is actually what fucking killed them? So unless y'all throwing out y'all cell phones, throwing out the microwave, you might want to get rid of that digital TV because the analog, you know, I'm sure that didn't emit as much radiation as these new TVs do. You got the plasma screens, you got all this fly shit. First of all, a radio. Look at the megahertz on your radio dial. The AM frequency has one, and the FM frequency has one. Don't start talking all this gigahertz and megahertz and all this other shit unless you're getting rid of all the other shit. Don't hug nobody with chemo, full of radiation. Don't work for no nuclear or medicine doctors. Got to get rid of everything. You ain't going to just take away and then don't have no fucking substitute or no filler. You don't take a nigga off his bed because you say the mattress is too lumpy and you put the motherfucker on the concrete. You got to get him on something that's softer than the mattress that you was complaining about because they was happy with the mattress with the lump and all. Or find them a nice pillow top, some comfortable shit, something that you would desire to sleep on. Sure to make that man's dreams a lot more fulfilling and happier. Better night's sleep guaranteed, right? Whatever. Fucking ever. I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all though, shout out to all my people that's surviving this shit. And you being told whatever you told, my phone number is available. We're going to figure this out. I want y'all to stop listening to all these fucking theorists, right? These theorists, right? Because when it come down to it, when it's time to bust these people ass, you're going to be so absorbed with Cyrus Parsa. You'll be so absorbed with what this nigga was saying on Facebook. You'll be so absorbed that you're not even going to remember your own story. You ain't catch that nurse that gave you this. You don't know what time they brought that IV bag in. You're going to miss something that's important. You're going to miss something messing around with these no goods. And they ain't got no solution for you. So keep that shit in mind. Keep that shit in mind. You got to find your own solutions. Find your own way out of the mess. So that's the end of that. Peace a lot, Chike. Love, peace, and bear grease out this motherfucker.